Hello, everybody. Hello and welcome. Let me play just a short music so that others can join us. All right. No, I love this one better. That's not the one. Where's the song I'm looking for? Okay, we'll play this one then.
Hey, it's that mama five, living life, feeling alive. From kids to culture, news to tea. Real talk, real life. Come vibe with me. That mama five, she's got the vibe. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Yo, watching that Mama 5, where real stories meet real life. Hey, it's that Mama 5, living life, feeling alive.
Hello, everybody. Hello and welcome again. How are you guys doing? Happy Wednesday to you all. Hey, that Chucky entered the house before Abby. Welcome, Chucky for Brown Sugar. CBS, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you today, my big uncle? And yes, Abby is in the house, Gen Z resident. How are you, beautiful baby sis? How are you today? Hello, Rosie. Welcome, welcome. I see you. You caught my live today. Yes, so I came back from work about half an hour ago. I did a little bit of tidying up, and then I was debating if I want to do the topic of the two ladies on the thumbnail. But then again, I was like, why not? Why not? Let's just talk about it. Obviously, if we don't talk about it, who else will talk about it? And one of these ladies on the screen, there's actually a reason why I actually want to talk about it, and obviously because I have passed through something similar to her, so that's why I say okay, let's come here, because at the end of the day, we don't really know if this is content or not. So welcome everybody. Let's wait for a couple of seconds and let's see how you guys are. Abby, I've been wanting to talk about that Precious, but obviously there's a lot of videos to catch up about her. But I'm just going to say my own experience, and obviously experience of what I've done in one of our groups. So obviously, and also obviously, pass across lessons. So we're going to be touching on a few things today. So guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please like and share as you are here. Hello, hello, hello. First, is it First or Faust? Please, I'm not sure if that's how to pronounce your name, but welcome. Please like and share as it come in. Abby, remember that I did that story of Mama Ariella? I did a video where she was talking about charity. She was using her charity to allegedly chop some people's money. And I did a video, and she reported my video to YouTube that YouTube should bring down my video. Then people were coming to me. People came into my DM to actually complain of how she was a middleman, how she and her husband allegedly were middlemen to collecting COS money and all of that. And at some point, one person cried that they were meant to do COS for. And these ladies are now coming to me. They were not willing to give me all of the info. So I told them, come. I cannot come and talk about those things she did on my channel except you guys bring everything. So they were giving me small. When I'm talking, they'll be asking me if I'm recording. I'm like, come, you guys are not ready. So I felt like they themselves, they have information, but if they give me all of the details, they'll be exposing themselves. So I was just going through my iPad the other day, and I tried to delete all of the stuff those ladies sent to me, because the full thing that I really wanted from them, they were not sending it to me. So hence why I didn't talk about that Mama Mariela. The Mama Mariela, I will share. I think there's a video on my channel. Maybe if I find it, I'll put it on my community, where she said to YouTube that I used a part of her video that she didn't give me consent for. And YouTube let me know. And I said to her that, come, if she try again to ask YouTube to tell me to remove her video, those things that I've been told, I'll bring it out there. Then she blocked me on all of her social media. She blocked me because she knows I'm not somebody she want to contend with. Anyway, I think I have a lot of people here already. Maybe said that one too. She's wild out. I've not seen a lot of about her nowadays. I think the last post I saw about her was when she came out to advocate on behalf of Harrison that people should contribute our money, should donate into Harrison's GoFundMe that Harrison is doing it before the issue with the VDM and Harrison happened. I think she did, and Tunde had not reposted that video, and a lot of people donated to Harrison. So I think that was last time I heard about. She's blocked me on all of our social media and do so. So I've not been seeing all of the things she's been doing. Anyway, let's dive into today's video. Welcome everybody. I see you. My name is Damomo5, as always, also known as CMO5 Kandoko. How are you guys doing? I hope you all are doing great. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know which of this topic we should start first. I don't know if we should talk about Blessed CEO first. Let me know in the comment section. Should we do Blessed CEO first or Precious Ubani? If it is Blessing, type 1 in the comment section, and if you want Precious, type 2. Let's go. Let's go, guys. While I read the comment, Abby said you should add Mama Ariel. I need to go and, like I said, she's blocked me, so I really can't see much of what she's doing now. Because that one too, now wala. Abby said there's no kind of scam Mariela hasn't done at this point. At some point, she was doing this Nigerian organization, like Nigerian charity, where if you are looking for a girlfriend, they have a relationship page. If you are looking for a boyfriend, they have a page on WhatsApp, and you have to pay to join their WhatsApp. Abby, story plenty. Just because I didn't have a time then, and people were not willing to give me evidence, I'm like, come, if you guys don't give me evidence, I'm just not going to bring this person to the blast. First said, same year as before, just added it in the end. Happy to be here. We are welcome. You're welcome. I said, I ran into her in one ditch and name said, I said, she's being called out small, alongside Precious. Okay. All right. Okay. So the winner wins. So we're going to do one. So we're going to talk about Precious Ubani. So Precious Ubani, I'm going to go to our Instagram page so we can start from there. Like I said, there's been a lot of talk about her recently, and I'm going to share how I came across her as well, and also share my experience with her. Okay, so let me share my screen with you so that you guys know who I'm talking about. Let's share my screen with you. So there you go. I hope you guys can see my screen. So that's our Instagram page. She's known as Precious Ubani. If you guys can see my screen, please let me know in the comment section. Okay, so this is her page, and according to her page, she wrote real creator, online income coach, stand store, blah 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 blah. I can see that Uncle Bello is following her. A few people in the real farm are actually following her. So that's her page there. She recently got married to her Oyibo husband a few months ago, actually in Nigeria. And she was on a full blast at some point because she apparently built a house for her parents. I don't know if she's the only child or not, but according to her, I kept my promises to my parents and rebuilt our over 40 years old house. So this house was apparently 40 years old, and she rebuilt it into a modern housing for them, all done by her. So that video is there. So that's what it looks like after she built the house for her parents. The interiors, they are really good. So that's part of the thing she did, and she was really popular. Like she blew. She also did, she does videos like this. There was another video of her where she did somebody snatched her wig. I don't know if it was content, but that was that. And also, this is a picture of her and her husband. Like I said, she got married, I think, late last year or something, or mid last year. And also, she used to be she used to be on the bigger side. She used to be very, very big. She used to be very, very big. I don't think there's any of her old videos here now. She used to be 3 times what she is right now. Yes. She used to be very, very big. These are pictures of her when she got married, and based on what people have been saying, that she's only been in the UK for 2 years. I don't know how true that is. I don't know, but yeah. And then that was obviously that's her on Instagram there. And how I came across her, I met her when she advertised Monjaro. You guys know Monjaro is a weight loss injection, right? So that was how I saw her, because obviously I saw her progress. Like I said, she used to be 3 times what she is right now, and she lost a lot of weight. So that was how I plugged in. Rosie said, I don't know her, but that's impressive, rebuilding her parents. So yes. So I got to know her via Monjaro. Apparently, she has a page on TikTok where she was on advertising Monjaro, paying weight loss stuff. And yes, I saw her results. And from there, I obviously went to her page to read more about Monjaro, and I carried out my own research before I went on the same journey. And you guys know I've lost a lot of weight on Monjaro as well. I've actually stopped it now. I'm no longer on the jag because it's gone up in price, and I cannot afford to be paying £200 every month. It's gone up in price. So I think it's been almost 2 months now that I've stopped Monjaro, but I've still maintained my weight. So that was how I got to know her, and prior to the knowing her, so yeah, during that time, that was how I got to know her actually. So while I got to know her, she would say that you show then with Monjaro, there's like a code. If somebody uses your code, you get a £50 referral that you can use towards your own purchase. So then she has that code and she will say to people that, oh, she has a support WhatsApp page. And if those of you who have used our code to buy the weight loss eye injection, you can now add, you can be added into our WhatsApp group. So I used our money off coupon. Actually, I think I saved £40 off my first order then. And then I joined our WhatsApp group. So from there, she will share. People will talk that other people who are doctors and stuff. Lots of people in that WhatsApp group, like a support group where you support each other, what to eat, what not to eat, and stuff like that. So at some point, she was very, very popular on this MJ thing. I think Tunde Ednut has posted a picture several, a video several times of being on MJ. A few of our videos actually, Tunde Ednut have posted a video. So there's been a lot of violence in that WhatsApp group where people will share their code, and she was like, if you're in the group, you should not share your code. So at some point, I realized that she started making money. She started making money, and she would advertise your code, because every time somebody use your code, you automatically get £40 or £50 that comes to you. So for me, I did that actually. When I refer people, they use my code, and most of the pen that I used to lose weight, maybe I only paid for the pen. Maybe I paid twice with my own money. Most of the other time that I got my pen, it was from the referral I got. So if I calculate how much of the referral I got, maybe I made about £850 or something from people using my referral. So now she now turned it to a business, which means that she would, if you are in that group, she would refer people. Like she's big on TikTok as well with this weight loss thing. She will refer your group, she will refer your code. She will ask people to use your code. But before she does that, she will charge you £500. Because I was like, some people were saying, oh, they are making money. I'm like, how are you making money with this Monjaro thing? How? So I now reached out to her, because me too, anywhere I hear make money, my ear is like that. She was like, that in the group, she would put my code there for people to use the code, and on our social media handle, she will put my code there for people to use. So every time I get, and every time people order, my credit will start increasing. And for me, as my credit is increasing, I am banking lots of money. That money, the company would not be paying me the money, but I can order my weight loss pen from them. And when I order my weight loss pen from them, I can now sell it on, which you should not do. You should not be selling prescription that is meant to you, that is meant for you. You should not be selling on to anybody. But that was how that worked. So before she can actually do that, I need to pay her £500. So she was like, before she can advertise my code for people to use, I need to pay her £500. Like, £500 on top waiting. So that was that. I did not do that. I just talked to, using my own video to motivate people, because yes, I was on that injection and I lost a lot of weight. I did. And there are videos on my channel that you can see. So after a while, I left that group because it was not really helping me anymore. I was just, I already knew who I was, because yes, I was on Monjaro. I did not have any severe or adverse side effect at all. So I didn't need anybody to coach me. So I was like, why should I pay you £500 for you to advertise my code on your page? You see, in Nigeria, anything we can use to make money, we use it to make money. So what she asked me £500, Abby. And in that WhatsApp group, there's about maybe 300 of us in that group. And that's not the only one she has. She has other multiple WhatsApp group, but that particular one for Monjaro was the one I was on. So she was like, I need to pay her £500. So she will now go and put my code. And every time people use that code, I'll be making money. And then I can now buy pen. Because if you save money, just like when you get discount and you have credit with the manufacturer, with the company, they won't give you cash. But you can order your pen without having to pay. So if you like, order pen every 2 weeks. If since that you already had your own backup, you won't need to buy anymore. So you can now sell it on to people, and people are selling it for like £200, £250 black markets. So I just felt like, God forbid, if something goes wrong, I don't want to be in trouble. So I was like, no, I don't need to pay you 500 quid. I'm out. Can you imagine, Abby? It's not small money. It's not more small, and she made a lot of money. So that was my own close contact with her. And then after some time, I left that group because it was not meaningful to me anymore. When I realized that was what she was doing, and other people started forming their own group, inviting people in the group that she opened. Obviously, because people think that, oh, why should it be you alone? That's a lot of money. I'd be £75,000 exactly in a pace of 6 months. You know where the craziness was going on with Monjaro, where people were mad about Monjaro. Everybody was on it. She made a lot of money. She was one of the people that made lots of money on Monjaro. So I left that group, and since I left that group, I just don't go to her page anymore. I really don't have anything. Until recently, she was advertising DBS, DBA, DBA, is it DBA or DBS? DBA, DBS. And I've been hearing people talk about this DBA, DBS, and I've heard her talk about it several times. And she was like, Coach, if you type coach in the comment section, I will send you a link. And one of those times, she's actually sent me a link. And when I followed the links, I saw that some of the coaching thing, they are like £500. And I'm like, excuse me, why is our own stuff always £500? £500. In fact, let me go and see in my DM if I can actually find any of our messages actually in my DM. Hold on, let me go to my page. Because like I said, I message her. Let me go to her page again. Because she will advertise and she sabi market well. Hey, this lady knows how to market. So see, I hope you guys can see from my screen there. From some of my, one of her adverts that she did was sometimes, I can't remember how long ago. So the way she advertised, I was like, it sounds interesting. Let me join. And then she sent me a link saying, hello there, I'm super excited that you have shown interest in learning all about digital marketing. I cannot wait to see you in class. Like I said, this is completely free. And that time it was meant to be 26. In fact, it's still meant to be, that was last year, 26th of April, but me, that was busy with my 12-hour job. I didn't have time. So there was access link there. I didn't go in. And then again, I came across another one. Don't worry, I will hold your hands. I will show you how DBA works. You will make money. And then there's this company she works with. I think it is Stan Store. And she was showcasing the plug that she has surpassed $500,000 or £500,000 of sales. And I was like, this girl is making money, oh. And I was like thinking in my head, is this the girl they said that she's only been in the UK for 2 years? I'm not sure if she's been in the UK for 2 years or more than that. And I was like, how is this guy making money? It wasn't not a few weeks ago. I saw another plaque from the same Stan Store that she has sold product up to £1 million. And I was like, how is this girl doing this? Then I came across another of her video where she also said, comment DM and then I'll send you a link. That was when she sent this one. And she was like, hello, it's nice having you here. To be honest, I'm glad you enjoy my content. All right, here's what we can really dive deeper into how digital marketing can help you grow and start earning. I actually have a super short, straight to the point video, less than 8 minutes, that explains how exactly this works and can benefit you. So that's that there. So let me see if this is going to open or not. And then I will share my screen with you. So, okay. I don't know if you guys can see my screen, but I opened another page. Let me see maybe if I stop sharing. Okay, now let me now share that page. So I clicked on that thingy, that link, and it showed this. So when I clicked on the link she sent to me, this is what is showing on it. So you guys remember I was sharing my screen with you, and let me see if I can play the video now. Okay, I need to sign up before I can play. Anyway, this is where it took me to. So it says for my full program, I guess I need to log in. I wish I was able to play that video for you guys. Let me refresh it first. I'm trying to see if it's going to allow me to play it too. Okay, I need to sign in, so it's not allowing me playing it. Anyway, that was what that link sent to me, okay? And then let me stop sharing this and let's go back into my WhatsApp, okay? So, I was trying to find that information. Now, Abby said DBA. So that was that. And then again, like I said, I saw another of her video again. This time around, she was like, oh, let me show you how to do digital marketing. You can make lots of money. You can do this. You can do that. When I hear all the money she's been making, I was like, why not? Why not? So again, she sent me a link. Hey, there's someone who has made thousands of pounds. So according to her, As someone who has made thousands of pounds online, I can confidently tell you that there's so much money to be made on the internet, whether you are shy or outgoing, beginner or experienced. The truth is there are countless ways to earn online without even showing your face. Things like drop shipping, affiliate marketing, and digital products can completely change your life if you learn the right way. Before, she was talking about DBA, but here's the secret success, blah, 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 blah. And she said enroll today. So let's click on that link. So let me share my screen with you now. The next place that the link has taken me to, because I want us to get somewhere. So it's not as if maybe I am talking nonsense. So this is a YouTube page now that the link on that my DM took me to. So I think she has unlisted this video, but let's watch it.
Making thousands of dollars, pounds every single month, selling products that they have never touched before, products that they are not shipping to anybody, they are not taking inventory, they don't store those products. And the craziest part is that those products do not even exist physically in the real world. And the truth is that while you may doubt it, I am one of those people. And in the next few minutes, if you do not skip any part of this video, I'll be sharing with you what these products are, why they are so profitable, and how you can get started today, even if you don't have any idea what product to sell. But first of all, introduction. My name is Precious Ubani. I am a Nigerian from Abia State, and I have been living in the UK for about 2 months. 2 years and 4 months.
So this video was made 6 months ago. She's unlisted this video. So if you go to her YouTube page, you might not find it, but because it's showing unlisted. So according to us, at the time when she did this video 6 months ago, she had been in the UK for 2 years and 4 months. So I'll say technically now that we are talking about her, she's been in the UK for 3 years. Okay.
Yes, 2 years and 4 months. And in the last 6 months, I have been doing my online business, selling digital products, and I have made over £200,000 doing this business. Now, I'm going to take you on a quick journey on how I started and where I am today. Like I said before, I came into the UK on the 23rd of May 2023 as a carer. I came into the UK, and for the first 4 months of living in the UK, I did not have a job. In fact, I was always crying. I regretted my life. Every single day felt like a nightmare. And when I eventually got a job, I was the happiest until it was the end of the month. I was like, Jesus, where did the whole money go to? By the time I had finished paying rent, paying for certain bills, I could not find the money. And it got so crazy that I got 2 jobs, and I would get like a day shift and a night shift. And from the day shift, I'll be going to the night shift. From the night shift, I'll go back to the day shift. I did that one time for about, 4 days in a row? And I cried that weekend. I said, God, when did my life become so miserable? So one day I was scrolling through TikTok, wasting my precious time because I could dedicate 10 hours watching people every single day on social media, not knowing what to do with my time. And then I saw somebody talking about digital products. I skipped. I saw the next person. I skipped. And by the time I saw the third person, something said to me, God is trying to show you something. God is trying to give you a way out. And then I sat down and I paid attention. At the end of her live stream, something shifted. My mindset changed. I said, people are staying at home at the comfort of their house and making money.
See, since we started talking about this, about Anna, she has not told us exactly what she is selling. Abby said, Abby was calculating all the money there. Let me read Abby's comment. Abby was like, obviously from 500 pounds, yes, and 500 times 150. Like I said, there's that amount of us in that WhatsApp. That's 75,000 pounds exactly. And first asked, how do some people even think of this? Totally wrong. Is she a professional? Oh, is she with a regulatory body? We don't know. That's the question that people should be asking now, or should be asking before they went to go and send their ad-end money to her to buy DBS or whatever. And most of them are now crying out that she scammed them allegedly. Some people go enter Wala big time. They have. Somebody was even saying that she spent £950 until today. He has not made one kobo, but we will get there. Abby said, I feel like, so now I believe she's like 3 years in the UK. Abby also said, you see those that say comment this and that or DM for this or that, run. In a year, listen and read. I hope you, those of you watching and listening, please like and share as a comment. Hope say she paid tax. HMRC, no the joke. Somebody questioned that during one of the live streams where people gathered to say she scammed them, blah 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 blah, and she was like, "That's not about anybody's business. That she has an accountant, that she does this, she does that." Like she's very very confident when she talk, that she pays tax and all of that. So far we've been like almost 2 minutes 30 seconds into this video. She has still not told us what she did to make the money she says she made. But let's keep watching.
I must learn this business model. And then I started. At the end of that February, I had made £33,000. I was like, what?
Why £33,000 doing what? Selling what? Abi, as she said something that she's saying that me, I did not hear. And guys, let me know in the comment section though. You made £33,000 selling what? What was the business model? What is the business model you used? What did you sell? Is it all this? Oh, I bought 5 houses. I do this, I do that. DM me. Like, what did you actually sell? What was the business model? What do you sell? What will be the products? Is it a physical product? And if this is a digital product, in my own opinion, to the best of my knowledge, digital product comes in a lot of ways. It could be cards, it could be articles, it could be lots of PDF stuff that people can download to learn how to make stuff on their own. Like for example, and now I said that I want to buy a Cricut machine. I know I've seen some books where they said Cricut book for beginners. And all I need to just do is pay for it online and download a PDF of it, and then that way I'll follow you. So what are you actually selling, Gong? We want to know, because I've been seeing all of these things. People say, yeah, marketing. What are you marketing? What did you sell to people? And those of you that you allow that Kogbosin Lori, those of you that allow that to put kind into your head to go and be paying that £350, because these trainings don't come cheap. Like I said, one of our links when it was still active that I followed, some of them were like £350. £850, and I was like, for what? For what? But let's keep listening. Like I said, we've been watching for almost 3 minutes now. She has not told us how she made that money.
You were calling me at my agency. You are not picking shift again. I said,
who did this beat for me? Who did this beat go for me?
You guys, sorry for my language, but every time I remember that, I would always laugh. And that was how my life transformed. The lady who introduced me to digital products had when I met her, she had 3,000 followers. I was mesmerized. I was like, it cannot happen. I was seeing people that had less than 2,000 followers make money every single day. And I was saying, what have I been doing in my life? Anyways, let's get.
Welcome, Sister Ida. Ida said they are much on Instagram. Oh, everybody wants to make online money, drop shipping, blah, 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 blah. I am starting to hear drop shipping now. All of their comments on Facebook, me, I've been laughing at them. I said, Shebi, you want to come into the UK and you want to buy a 5-bedroom house in 2 years. Okay, go on, song. You guys just started. Sister Ida said, I joined some of their WhatsApp and Telegram, but I might not agree pay. Me, I know they agree. So that's what I do now. Nowadays, I just join the groups and I watch on the side. I'm not spending my hard-earned money on anything. If worse comes to worse, I will be sleeping on YouTube to learn how to do those stuff. But so far, she has not mentioned anything she sold. She has not mentioned any business model. At least I studied business intelligence while I was at uni. So far, she's not mentioned any business model so far.
Straight into what this business is.
Okay.
What are digital products? Digital products are products that you cannot touch physically. Yes.
Okay.
So if I'm selling this laptop, it's a physical product.
Okay.
But if I said I want to sell the process of making this laptop and I want to put it in a digital form, we will now be talking. Do you want to make a video? Is it going to be an ebook?
Okay.
How do you want to sell it? So digital products, let me give you just examples of digital products. We're talking ebooks, template, journals, even when you go.
Exactly, just like what I said, it could be software, it could be templates, it could be like some business. Like for me now, when with my small businesses, I design all of my labels for my product, but I don't have the machine to do it. At times when I use my printout, it's not coming out great. So I've had to ask most of my labels for my product, I outsource it to other people who have the industrial machine to print it to make it beautiful. That's what I do. So those people now, that's a service, that's a digital product they're selling to you. I've uploaded my design to them, and all they have to do is edit it, design it, print it out, and send it to me. That's part of digital product. But in our own way, most of the people that bought this thing she's talking about, none of them has made a penny. But let's keep listening.
Go on Apple Music and you stream songs. Those are digital products. When you watch films on Netflix and you pay for subscription at the end of the month, you are.
At least this one, the way she's explaining it, like Apple, just like she's explaining, those ones, they are making sense. But our own is not making sense to those people that bought it. That's why people are calling her out. And guys, I'm going to play the videos of people who are calling her out, or the way they are calling her out, saying that she scammed them.
paying for digital products. A lot of you consume digital products and digital ads every single day. But if somebody comes and tell you that you too can distribute what people would consume, you don't believe it. You don't think it is possible. It is not your reality because you've been programmed to think that you have to work 12 hours every day to make money. You've been programmed to think that if you don't work, you don't earn. I was away for 6 weeks for my wedding in Nigeria and I was still making money. In fact,
That
I
was
made over
my uncle
12,000
from
pounds
America.
during my vacation.
Good to have you
And it
there.
is so amazing because I have set up a system. And that is why you need me as your mentor.
God bless the day I saw your posts about digital marketing. I'm so
You know,
happy I made that decision to move forward. I'm so happy I made the decision with you because making the decision is one thing. Making the decision with the right person is another thing. Nigerians will say, follow the road, right? Yeah. But then, girl, you're the best tutor in the world. That decision I made has changed my life today in the way I could have never imagined. If someone would have told me months back that I would be making this figure outside of my caregiving job, I wouldn't have, oh my God, I wouldn't have believed.
And you're not the first person who thought it was.
Guys, so far, have you guys heard what she actually sold? Have you guys, has she told us what she actually sold? Because me, I'm confused. We've been listening to this video for 5 minutes now. She has not told us what she sold. She has not told us the business model. And that is what some people who are looking for get rich money have been paying for. You've not seen what she's selling. Business model. What is the business model? Okay, digital products. What is the digital products? Is it templates you're selling? What were you selling that people are now paying money? It's not sweet mouth she gets sweet mouth to be a ninja akara. Omo Igbo wey dey chop akara for mouth. That's what she got. And people are paying, and maybe na juju she put for mouth, I don't know. And all of those people who said exactly Idara, and some of the people who bought this digital whatever from her, when they also decide to start selling, they are very honest with people that come. People are asking them, are you sure this thing is working? And they're having to tell the people they are supposed to be marketing to that come, since I bought this, I have not made £1. So what did she actually sell? Okay, if you sell a template for making magazine or subscriptions online, how are these people not able to continue with that magazine subscription online with what you sold to them? Because I am not understanding. Idara says she don't hear anything. Me too. I want to be sure so that maybe it's because I'm talking too much. But let's keep listening.
Wasn't possible because I know you're there sitting and thinking, oh, this is too good to be true. Oh, how do I start? I can't do this. I am shy. Building so many walls around you. I have helped countless people. In fact, for what I know, my students alone have generated over £300,000 in revenue. Convert that to whatever currency you use. So you want to ask yourself, do you want to be part of those I would mentor? Do you want me to guide you through your financial freedom? Do you want to know this business module? Now, how do you get started? You decide, what niche do I want to go into? Do I have a lot of time to waste? So if you do not have, maybe you have a regular job and you just want something to, keep you going at the end of the month, you can go for what we call done for you products. Done for you products are products that have already been made for you. All you just need to do is to talk about marketing. How do you get these products to your audience? And I know you say, I don't know what to do. How do I get people to buy my products?
I swear to God, if I tell you guys I understand one bit of what she's saying, I am lost. I don't have a freaking clue of what she's selling. But let's keep listening.
That is also why you need me to be your coach, because that is what I do for a living. If you have a lot of time and you say, oh, I want to create my own product. Meanwhile, I forgot to mention that I started with done for you products, and my first ever product made me over £100,000, and I did not create that product. I was not there when that product was created. So if you want to create a product from start, it gives you full control, so many advantages of that. But then, do you know the right products to create? It's all up to you. And all of these things I will be teaching you. I'll be walking you through depending on what you want for yourself. This is totally doable. You do not need to go viral on social media. You do not need to be a celebrity. You don't need to have all the followers in the world. You just need to be willing to leave that situation you're in right now. Because I always tell people, if you give half of the time you spend at a regular job into this online business, you'll be surprised at how far you would go in a short time. It is time to stop watching every other person do it and do it yourself. I moved from being a carer to a 6-figure earner who is in control of her time. I don't have to go to work every
Ida, Ruka, you can send them to my channel, or you can share this live stream with them. They can watch later on.
Every single day to get paid, because while I am sleeping, I am still making money. That is the beauty of digital products. You too can be like me. It just depends on how hungry you are for success. If it sounds like what you want to give
Right,
a
okay.
try,
Enough
comment.
of advertising you. So, like I said, guys, I don't know. Maybe now only me know here what she was selling. She said she did sell digital marketing. She did sell course. What is it? I want to know what I'm putting my money on. So it's just like you come to me now and say, "Oh, buy this thing. It's so amount." What is the thing? What is the thing meant to do? What are you selling to me? I need to see. I'm gonna play 2 more videos and then I will drop the link. Hello, CBs. Oh, my sister, welcome, welcome. I see you guys. I'm gonna play 2 more videos. Like I said, if you go and type her name on TikTok, people are calling her out big time. In fact, there's been thousands of live streams. People were calling her. They called village meeting on top of her head. No be small. I'm going to play 2 more videos and then I'll drop the link so we can take a couple of calls before we move on to the next topic, okay? So let me share my Instagram page again with you. There's 2 videos I want to share, okay, of how people call her out. So this video here that you're seeing is from a guy and he has something. So let me quickly read his caption. So his caption said, "Is Precious Ubani really a scammer? Is digital marketing a Ponzi scheme?" That's what people are calling it now. So after carefully going through her community and courses, I can tell that she has a lot to offer. But what is it she's asked to offer? She's not told us what she's selling. But the courses just need a little more explanation, details, so people can easily understand what they are learning, paying for. Another thing I would like to point out is that people are extremely lazy and would want you to literally show them everything, especially when they are paying for it. So Precious needs to come up with a way to consistently communicate and teach those purchasing our courses. Digital marketing most times will only teach you the foundation. See, all of this digital market, they are professional. Joy Yomi Kitchen, my big sister, welcome. How are you? Some of these courses that she's talking about, there are some professional websites that you can go buy this course and you can learn it at your own pace. I was learning a certain course sometimes ago. It was one of my husband's friend that bought that course, and that course is an engineer, and it's another way of making money. So my husband was interested in it, was into it there. Me too. It was like, oh, it would be lovely if you can learn this. I can't even remember it off my head now. That course cost £4,000. It's an online course, and you just do it at your own pace. I started it, but because then I think I was in final year of uni. It was my course was ethics, so I couldn't continue. If I remember, I'll put underneath this video at some point later on if I found it. It was like there are courses that you don't need to pay all of this corner as about wood digital marketers. You don't need to follow them. So that you know, if you're buying all of these courses, you read what the course entails, what you're going to be expected to learn, what the outcome would be, and how you can proceed forward. They will put it there, but not with this one that she's using corner to tell you something. Anyway, let's listen to what this guy has to say, okay?
This lady, Precious Ubani, she's a big scammer, she's a big liar, and digital marketing is a scam and a Ponzi scheme. That's what a lot of people have been saying on TikTok about this lady. If you know me very well, you know I love TikTok show, affiliate marketing, and once in a while I talk about digital marketing. And this lady, she's not just big, she's one of the biggest digital marketers in the whole of the UK. So over the week or over the few days, people have been dragging her, and I wanted to understand what's happening. I paid £250 to join a community just to see what's happening. And I can tell you for free that this lady has a lot of courses on her platform. Hold on. Now I'm going to tell you the problem that I've seen courses and the problem that I've seen with people dragging out. First, I'm going to use Ida Basi as a point of reference. So Ida is always hosting cooking class, bringing people together, teach them how to cook different meals. And let me use this example. So Ida can either say, I want to cook jollof rice, you all come together, I'll make a physical class, teach you how to cook jollof. Then Either can also say, I'm going to make a video because you guys are so much, I'll make this video, I'll send it to you all so you know how to cook jollof rice. So if Either does a physical class, it's a physical class. If Either does a video, then it's a digital product. So now a lot of people know how to cook jollof rice. How many people will open restaurants? Very, very few people. How many people will learn jollof rice and not even use the idea? A lot more people. How many people think that they've not even learned jollof rice? A lot of other people. So now people have understood that cooking jollof rice and selling to so many people will not give them money. It is stressful. It takes a lot of time. It takes marketing skill. So what they would rather do is they will still keep on selling Either's jollof rice video to more people. Sell jollof rice video to other people. So they start advertising, oh, do you want to learn how to cook jollof rice? Yes, I have this video. I'll sell it to you. So people in the UK, like Precious, have understood that instead of using this skill to learn TikTok shop, drop shipping, and the rest, they would rather sell those videos, those products to other people, and that's how they make money. So now, to Precious, I went through your group or your community. I saw that you have a lot of courses, which are really good, but are the courses really detailed? They are not as detailed as people are expecting. You know, Nigerians are very lazy. I share YouTube pages for people to go watch for free, but most people know they watch out. So you need to, one, mind your language, because a lot of people are saying you told them you're going to hold their hand.
Yes, that's
if you're not saying if you hold their hand, it's not possible to hold 7,000, 5,000 people hand. So you need to make your courses more detailed. And for people buying these courses, you're hardly going to make money from the skill you learn. You're going to make money from reselling these courses because it is easier, it is more reasonable, and that's what people are doing. And for those people following the figures, now hard work. Oh, do you have marketing skill? That's what I'm gonna ask you. Do you have marketing skill to make that same number? You see this lady, Precious Ubani, she's a big scammer.
So that's pretty much what he's saying there. He's saying that she needs a touch word, or what's that called? Is I will hold your hands. That's what she's giving to people. So, like I said, so far, Effie girl said she's selling course. What course? There's nothing she's selling that you cannot learn on YouTube. Just like Abby said there. Again, Hilda Bass's class. Why are you going to Hilda Bass's class? Went to see Emi and who again? Lots of Nigerian cooks on YouTube. They will even show you how many tatashe, how many atarodo you should put in the pepper, how many tomato you should add. They will show you. So if you're not able to learn from such videos, then there's nothing else you want to learn from somebody like you that is telling you that she's selling stuff. Even if it is digital, you need to say to people, this is what the digital product is. This is what the business model is. This is what it is called. If you want to know how I apply this business model to this digital marketing that I sell, join my course. At least you've given people a hint. Okay, you've already told them this is the business model. People who don't read business intelligence or who don't have an idea can go and Google like, oh, okay, what does this business model do? Oh, all right, okay, it's a system. Okay, how do I use this system? That is what she will be telling you. Okay, this is what I do. This is what I do. But you've told people, I will hold your hand. I will work with you. They now pay their money, finish. When people are not seeing what they are supposed to be learning, they ask for their money, she start blocking them, allegedly. One more video, and then I will drop the link in the comment section so we can take a couple of calls. So I think this is one of the video where she was being dragged.
When I tell you, oh my God, last year.
This is one of the people that she allegedly, so the right child said, I reached out to her through my personal account. She doesn't even sell on Amazon, but her course was showing sell on Amazon. Then there is a number under the course that says, if you are struggling, reach out to this number. That number is charging extra £500. And she said, I will not charge any money once you pay for that course. Last year, the cost was £150. Today, the cost is £300. So £300 to buy the course. And if you're struggling, you pay an additional £500. That is thieving. That's theft. That is 419. Because if you're selling a course to people that they will make money, then you should be giving them the A to Z guideline on how to use it. So if you're now not giving them, if you're not, obviously you're not giving them enough detail on how to go about with that course, hence why they are struggling. So you say you don't sell on Amazon, but now you're now selling on Amazon, and under Amazon you are saying that if they are struggling, they should call a certain number, and if you call that number to ask for help, there'll be an additional £500. That's thief. That's thieving. That's theft. I'm saying it. Yes, that's Ole Barao. That is Ole Barao. But let's listen to this guy. This is one of the guys she has done dirty.
I reached out to her through my personal account because whenever I want to patronize vendors, I reach out to them with my personal account. So at least if they try rubbish, I'll call them out with my main page. I reached out to her with my personal account. She doesn't even sell on Amazon, but her cost was showing sell on Amazon. Then there's a number under the cost that says, if you're struggling, reach out to this number. This number is charging extra £500. And she said, I will not charge any money once you pay for that cost. Last year, the cost was £150. Today, the cost is £300. How are you telling me to pay extra £500? I need money. I need my money. And this is last year, April. Next month, we'll make it 1 year. I bought this course. I need my money. I need my refund. I thought I was the only person that was going through this. I need my money, please.
That's the proof evidence. She be Precious.
It was last year. She blocked me. So I'm trying.
So Precious said she didn't block. So who are these ghosts saying she has been blocking them off after they paid? So apparently when the I will hold your hand is not working, she started blocking people because she don't chop more than she can chew. Let's continue.
I need my money, please. It was last year. She blocked me, so I'm trying to see if I could get like extra 10 people so that we must report it to the bank. Because the bank is serious. I need my money, please.
There is someone in.
So this is a group of like proper live stream. No be smart. At one point, I was watching them and I slept off. So this is part of the people like when they held a meeting, the people that she has scammed, and some people. There's one particular one that said that since she started doing that same call that Precious did, that she has bought 4 or 5 houses in the UK. And I'm like, with what? Show us what you are selling. What are you selling? Let's watch this one of this video and I'll drop the link so we can take a couple of calls before we move on to Bless. See you.
In Nigeria, we have to pay some amount of money to actually edit that and put that anytime we come on our live on live stream, we'll put it there. Actually, I didn't even enter the group to come and start reselling or come and start. Before I made payments, I told her I want to learn dropshipping. And she told me, oh, once you enter, I'm going to hold your hand. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Then after that, she's coming out to tell us that we have to pay somebody to come and edit something and put on our platform and start coming on live to sell products. Then fine, we started and the everything on that DBA. One is the dropshipping. When I listened to the video from the beginning to the end, the woman there that was teaching did not teach anything. She was only telling you the importance of dropshipping. Then she now told you that if you really want to learn how she is doing it, you should come and pay her to register.
Money. Mm-hmm.
That is after paying for the
after paying money for DBA. You have to pay.
There is someone in Nigeria. We have to pay some amount of money to actually edit that and put that anytime we come on again. Then the lady said, I still have the school in my phone. I still have it now. I entered the school March 8th, 2025. That's to tell you that as we're talking now, I am on the school. So if she's saying she does not know me, I don't know what I'm saying, then how did I enter the school? I paid to Precious, not even another person, not affiliate. I paid to her, and that was when she started. If you know, March last year.
Miss Enke, before you go further, do you have a proof for all this?
I left the group. But I am in the school. I'm in school. I'm in that school right now. Oh, but I am no longer in that WhatsApp group because
when she said you should pay someone in Nigeria to fabricate a store or whatever page for you, do you have a proof for all that?
That's what I'm saying. I'm no longer in that group. I got angry that last day and deleted it. I didn't even know this is gonna come up. I just got angry and deleted that group because I don't want to be seeing it and be getting angry.
So ever since you paid for DBA, why haven't you spoken up? Or even hosted the live stream and talked about it? Or even
I am not the live stream person. It's not everybody that is a live stream person.
People, haven't you spoken to anybody about it? Why
not? I've not. I just had it.
Again.
Then the lady said, I still have the school in my phone. I still have it now. I entered the school March 8th, 2025. That's to tell you that as we're talking now, I am on the school. So if she's saying she does not know me, I don't know what I'm saying, then how did I enter the school? I paid to Precious, not even another person, not affiliate. I never knew this is going to come up. If not, I would have taken screenshot and kept. I don't even have friends that I'm coming out to come and tell you this. I spoke to friends, my friends that are close to me.
Hold on. Since when you did, I don't know when DBA, whatever.
That was March last year.
Now, to me, I feel you were deceived, isn't it?
Yes.
Since then, you kept quiet. There is nobody you could reach out to on this platform.
There is nobody I can reach out to. To tell you the truth, to be frank, I only spoke to people close to me. And you know, this kind of thing happened to you. It's not everybody that can come out to come open live stream to come and start saying that
because of
has happened to me or this. I only spoke to people around me, and which was if I had known this is going to come out today, I would, because at some point that was when she even started producing her own product. Then she came up with another product again that we have to pay for. That she's going to sell it to other people £120, but she's going to sell it for £20 and all that. I was like, this is what I'm going to be continue with. Like every day, come up with one thing. We have to pay for this. We have to pay for that. We have to pay for this. I had to just leave the group and deleted the WhatsApp, the group, because I don't want to be seeing it and be getting angry all the time. I never knew this is going to come up. If not, I would have taken screenshot and kept. I don't even have friends that I'm coming out.
Someone said, please, I paid with Klarna. How can I report, please? I need my 300. That one go and pay with plan. We went to go and pay with Klarna. How more? Voila. Abby, unmute yourself. Welcome.
Good evening, sis. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, sister. Welcome.
Oh my God. I can't believe that there are people that, because I mean, it's not even just a Precious thing. I see it everywhere. I see it really like white influencers as well. The minute they tell you, comment this to join, or comment this and I'll DM you, you have to ask yourself why they can't even put. You're already talking so much. You've already done a 15-minute video. Why can't you just give more information on what we're talking about. Why do I have
Exactly.
to comment something for you to come into my DM?
Mm.
Because the whole idea is manipulation, right?
Mm.
And then, mom, if I remember that video you were playing where you were like, you don't even understand what she's saying. Of course, you don't
Yes.
understand because you're meant to be confused. The idea is to disorientate you so
And
that
just
you
pay for it.
clarify.
Mm.
Exactly, like you message her, go into her DMs to clarify, and then that is where they now trap you, right?
Mm.
I promise you. I don't know if anybody read Otedola's book. If
No, I've not read it.
millionaires, billionaires, thousandaires, whatever they call them, if rich people wanted you to be so rich, you wouldn't have to pay for anything.
Mm.
The reason why they want you, because even you have to add to their own wealth by buying something.
Yeah.
You understand? So I
Absolutely.
don't know. Please, guys, you don't need to be on any group. I can't remember the last time I did not find enough information just by doing research. If you're not checking YouTube, for those of you that are more like visual learners and stuff, if you just do research, like you will find all sorts of paper, all sorts of courses for free. Guys, come on, you don't really, this is not like some professional school qualification where you actually need the resources that you need, right?
Exactly.
I
Mhm.
promise you, you don't need to buy anything to learn things these days. It's only laziness that will cause you to want the shortcut. And you yourself, think about it. Even that comes from a place of greed.
Yeah.
Why don't you want to work for for money that you like?
Yeah.
Why don't you want to work hard
Yeah.
enough by reading and researching, right? Even if
Mm.
Hilda Bass's things, not the first time I'm saying where I admire Hilda's work, good
Yeah.
for her. But even that thing I've said it so many times, that thing is a scam. Emmett have told us that at one point Hilda will have over 30,000 people in her
Mhm.
group at a time. What is Hilda cooking? Mom of five, on a very serious note, I've never seen Hilda cook anything unique. That is not rice. That is not, I've never seen her do anything that's, I mean, as someone who's obsessed with cooking shows, right?
Yeah.
I've never seen Hilda cook anything that is interesting. That's Sisi Yemi, Ife's Kitchen, all of them.
Abi.
They
They've
have
posted
done it
free.
before.
Mm.
It's not on Instagram or their TikTok. She literally does it. It's always some sort of coconut rice and some sort of jollof rice. She has never, maybe some days she will do butterfly prawns or whatever. She has never done anything that requires any sort of proper spice profiling or anything. Nothing.
Nothing.
So why are you paying for Hilda's class? And I'm telling you that is the greed we're talking about because
Yeah.
you want access to Hilda. You
Yeah.
hope that it will give you access to Hilda and then you become close to Hilda.
Exactly. Yeah. I think that's
And
pretty much
unfortunately for
about it.
you, think about it. Does that make sense? 30,000 of you
Does
in
it
the
do?
group. Why do you think you're the one that's going to be close to her? So everybody on the internet, everybody's trying to make more money. Don't be part of the reason that other people get rich. Go
Yeah.
and make yourself rich, please.
Exactly.
By doing
Thank
your
you so
research.
much. Thank you so much, Abby, for that. Right. Elekor, welcome, sir. Happy to have you here today.
Hey, Mama Five, how you doing?
I'm very well. Thank you. How are you today as well?
I did Kankwe. Yes, so
How does
good
it go in there?
morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody. Yes, so I did a good jetty mama jam at wow.
Happy?
Hey, now do well, oh.
Yes, sir.
Our daughter, Precious Ubani. I've been waiting that they call her name.
That's her
That
name.
one, that one, hustler, bandit, fraudster, any name you want call her. That's her
No,
name,
so,
you know. Unfortunately, if you want to hide the truth from a black man, you have to put it in a book.
Yeah.
You know why? Because a black man
Yeah.
will not read it. And that
Yeah.
is why. Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, sir.
Hello?
We can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, go on. We can hear you.
I'm not sure if you can hear me. Oh.
We can hear you.
Precious has done juju.
Yeah, can you hear me? You can hear me, right?
Yes, we can. Yes.
Is that a yes?
Yes, yes. We
Okay,
can hear
okay.
you.
So as I was saying, if you want to hide the truth from a black man, you go put them for book, oh, because you know go read them.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what Precious is doing, is preying on the gullibility of all the people that she gathered. Yeah. They all of a sudden they come out, they say they won't teach you how to do this and that. But at the end of the day, oh, not lie. Not lie.
Exactly.
You know? Because the moment they take that money from you, oh my
That's
God,
it.
you have just entered into their trap.
Exactly.
You have just entered. So they will come and they will start telling you all stories, all cock and book stories when no exist. Eh? And when you can't ask for help, you know go see them.
They won't be there.
You know go see them. And if you can't see them, they go tell you, say, oh, go to this so person, go to that so person. As they are sending you to another person, then go charge.
Exactly. Exactly. Hello, sir. Are you there? Hello, sir.
Number
I
5.
think
Precious
yeah.
is after your channel.
I think it's got network issues.
They look at
Right.
the
Sorry.
gullibility. Yes, they look at
Oh,
the gullibility of the people, and they figure out how Africans behave generally because they know
yeah.
that we always want to aspire to be better, to change
Exactly.
our story. They know that at the back of their hand. They know it. So all
Yes.
they do is just to find ways to, you know, take money from you, swindle you, and take all that you had. They take it from you. They have nothing to offer. At the end
Absolutely.
of the day, there's nothing that they are offering you but scamming. They are scamming you, taking your money. That's all they are doing.
That's
That's
all
all
they
they are
do.
doing. It's,
Yeah.
it's like a it's like a it's like they have an organization when they have planted all their people. Pam 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 pam. Okay, if so she go come out. She go tell you say she gets something where she wants sell. If you can't sell it more, you sell it more. She take your money. Once she takes your money, that's it.
That's it.
That's
Exactly.
it.
Yeah.
That's it. If you get liver talk say you want go collect your money, you know go see she. They're going to play you like ping pong. Ping pong. That's how they're going to be. They go and do at that
Network.
moment is to call your bank and report to your bank that you have been scammed. That's
Exactly.
the only way the bank will give you your money back. And that is in a working country, not in
Exactly. You are
Nigeria.
in Nigeria.
Because
You
in
went to
Nigeria,
you want to go and
if
pay.
you in Nigeria, you pay your money, you can't get your money back.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, you have just lost your money. If you're in Nigeria, you pay. You just lost your money. But if you're if you're in a country that works like Europe, North America, South America, and countries like that, yes,
You
you can
contact your
call your
bank.
bank. You can call your bank. But other than
Yeah.
that, the people where they Nigeria, where they drop money, they have just lost their
Go
money.
on to law.
Oh, we want to work, bro. Unfortunately, this is how these young kids come out to scam everybody. This Precious now she's just a baby, a kid.
Exactly. Gen Z.
She, yeah, like Gen Z. Na Gen Z, Omowa.
Free
Eh,
us, so free us.
Omowa. She
I
can't
was waiting
scam
for Abby to
us.
say something.
Hi, Abby. She can't, she just scammed us. She just took our money from us.
You
That's
think they
just
use
what it is.
they use
It's
bad way, they
scamming.
use Gen Z bad
Na
way for us.
gbadue. Na gbadue in disguise. She dey do. Gbadue in disguise.
It's a
They
shame.
come out, they say they get business strategies. Get
Exactly.
this one business strategy. Get that one strategy. It's a lie. It's
I
a
mean,
lie.
with the business strategy, she did not mention any business strategy. Was like I said, I study
Bec-
business
because
intelligence.
she's
She did not mention anything.
because she's because she is clueless. She has no clue. They pretend as if they are knowledgeable. They pretend as if they have it in their brain, but they don't. It's all scamming. That's what it is. If you enter them, now they say you just lost your money. That's just it. It's rather unfortunate, but that's what they do. That's why you see them all around. All around. They telling you they have business idea. They have this idea. They have that idea. Bring money, big money. You pay your money. That's it. You have
I was
they've
actually
just
watching
tied
one
your
lady.
hands up, Niye.
I was watching
They just
another lady on a live stream. This was like, since I started this DBS and dropshipping
that
in 4 years,
that's
I
it.
have bought 4 houses cash
That's
down
a
in UK.
lie. It's all
I was like,
it's all testimony, Sonu. The testimony will no exist. Like all the Penterascas, they give fake testimonies that we cannot prove. like the Baba Adeboye and Co. It's all lies. There's nothing. There's nothing. In this day and age, everybody just needs to wise up. If you want information, please Google them yourself.
Google, exactly. Carry out your own research. Yeah.
Yeah. Carve out your own niche and move on. Stop
Exactly.
believing all this.
Right. Thank you so much, sir, for your contribution. I think I'm going to move on from here.
Also, sorry, can I just add something quickly
Yeah.
about those that may have made money?
Yeah.
Some people may have made money, and this is another aspect that I want to bring to everybody's attention, right? You know, all of these multi-level marketing schemes, all these MLM, Ponzi scheme, whatever. You see how people at the top, the people that first started,
they are the ones.
They're the ones that make money.
Yes.
Understand? Because even this, let me hold your hand. If you were the first 2-3 people that contacted Precious, you would have more access to her than the 100 person or the 500 person. It's just common sense. Because Precious, is she a robot? She cannot hold everybody's hand. Do you understand? So I want people to also understand that some people will make money and you may know them by yourself individually. That is the trap. But you have to remember that you are number 100 or 200 or 300 or 500 on the line when it's going to get your time to really cash out real big. All you're doing is adding to the wealth of those on top of you.
Exactly.
So you need to be very careful. Some people will make money and you would see the evidence. We see them number 5. You will see them with cars and all. You will see the evidence. But the thing is that you may not make money. So be very careful.
Be very careful. Exactly. Thank you so much, Abby, for that. Yeah, I think we are going to move on from that. So for those of you who are in the UK who might have fell into this DBA business strategy, I will hold your hand, I will do this. If you're in the UK and you paid via your bank, you can contact your bank and let them know that, this payment, you was made without your knowledge or it's a scam. Yes, it's going to take a longer process because the bank will ask you a lot of questions. They will ask you how you came across them and stuff like that. So good luck, because at some point people were saying that there's a certain account or where she advertised the product where she changed the account to a Nigerian account, and yes, she was on a live stream where she was explaining. In fact, that live stream went on for hours, and people were like, the first 30 minutes I was on that live stream, the question that she was asked, she did not answer them directly. She did not. And people were like, answer the question. You are not answering the questions. Answer the question. And I can tell you for a fact, before I was there for half an hour, she was asked a question like, okay, now they said that you've changed your account to a Nigerian account. And she went on like, oh, there's a other business I do with this. So she started mentioning all other banks. But she was asked, did you change the account to a Nigerian account and why? I can tell you she did not answer that question. At least I was there for about 3 questions she was asked. She never answered those questions directly. So if those of you that are still coming, newbies, you heard about DBA, you heard about digital marketing, I will hold your hand. Omo, you're on a long thing. Use your money. And by the way, if you're not looking for quick rich money, why are you looking for something so quick? Because she has made money from it. Because people are on her show, they are telling you they've made money, and you think, oh, you too, you're gonna make money. You better go and pack your shift, JJ. Go and pack your shift jejely, because at the end of the day, somebody that is explaining to you, it's a course that she's selling. It is the money that you guys are paying to her that she's making money from. Whatever course it is that she's selling, I don't think any of the people who have bought it are actually making money from it. They are supposedly supposed to sell that course she sold to you. You are supposed to market that course to other people. That's why I've heard a few of them say that this course I have not sold anything. I have not done this. So it's strange how she went from being at the face of Monjaro, selling Monjaro, making tons of money from that, to swiftly going into DBA, into clinical management. And I'm like, excuse me? Like I said, every time they've said, oh, send a DM or comment check or comment this in my DM. And then she sent me all of those things. And when I go through her page, I'm like, why should I be paying £500, £850 for a course that there's a certain online professional course training that there's no course you want to learn that they don't have it there. If you want to learn how to edit videos, if you want to learn how to start there's no course at all that you can't. Abby, I don't know if you're familiar with that website. I can't remember now. There was a time that Patricia Bright.
Is it Coursera?
No, I'm not sure if that's the one. I think Patricia Bright advertised sometimes ago. I can't remember. If I remember, I'll
There's so many. There's even like Coursera, and it's actually like you see things for £20.
Exactly.
You see
Exactly.
you see stuff for 50. So Coursera is very
Mhm.
common as well.
So
So
it's similar to exactly what you're talking about. That there's no course that you want to learn that you cannot learn on those websites, and they prefer you learn at your pace. You can log in, they give you like you can keep coming back in there. I think it's like a subscription. You subscribe and then you go in there and look for courses that you think you are looking for. You can start from there. And it's not the one that promised somebody Ninja from Anambra State. Nothing against Anambra State people, but among Yomini, is that no, not Yomini, it's Yoruba people are Yomini. Among be careful. That's why if you're looking for quick rich money, if you don't carry out your own research, they will chop your money. For those of you who are in the UK, who will believe that she has scammed you or whatever it is that she has sold to you is not beneficiary to you in any way, contact your bank and let the bank help you get your money back. And I think they said there's no refund policy, that when she's selling those courses, that when you look through the terms and conditions, that she's not mentioned about anything about there is no refund. It's not until after you've paid, they've collected your money, they've committed the final payment. That is where you're now reading about terms and conditions. I think it's wrong. I don't know how true that is. If you're going to sell anything to anybody, your terms and conditions should be there before the customer commits to buying anything. So most of the people who bought that, it was after they finished, they paid, that they realized that no, you can't ask for a refund. So good luck to those of you who are looking for a refund. That's all I'm going to say. If you think you can still make money, or if you think you've bought for her and you made money, well, congratulations to you. Clap for yourself. Anyway, let's move on from there. Welcome everybody. I see you all. How are you all doing? And I hope you are having a lovely evening. So let's move on briefly to Blessed CEO. Um, as you all know, Blessed CEO is full of content. Like I saw a post. I don't like her. I have to be honest with you. And sometimes there's some about videos, just like how I have a love-hate relationship of Very Dark Man. Same thing with the CEO. I have a love-hate relationship with her. And when did that love-hate relationship started? That love-hate relationship started when she um obviously started dating the man whose wife died allegedly from his hands. There was DV in their marriage. There has Bimbo and IBD. There was DV involved in their marriage, and it was alleged that Bimbo, or it was IBD, allegedly maybe pushed her and stuff like that. A lot went on. And when this was happening, she came out to say a lot of things about late Bimbo. And I was like, okay, when this woman was alive, why are you not like Kukuma, show your face that? Because the woman, may God rest her soul, she knew her husband was a public dog anyways. She knew lots of people were involved in her marriage and not making her enjoy her husband, his money, and all of that. So you could have come out and say, yes, you are the side chick, because she's very, very eloquent. She knows they fear anybody. I don't know why she did not come out then to let Bimbo know that, okay, now me be one of the side chick. And there was a challenge they did. Something, a therapist that knocked his client for the first time they met. It's from a joke that we often find out the truth, right? So I wonder why she did not come out when Bieber was alive to say, okay, now my faith business, I made the side chick, I'll be one of the side chick, but obviously Bieber died, a lot of things happened. She was out there saying that she deserved what happened to her and all of that. And I'm like, what? A fellow woman? Do you know what her struggles are and all of that? And you come out after her death to say she deserved what she got and all of that. So, and then since then she's paraded, IVD everywhere, and now she's paraded him as they are getting married, they're in a relationship, all of that is shenanigans. So today, like I said, I don't follow her page that much, only if I say anything controversial. Even when I say controversial stories about her, I try to stay up, because if I were to say how I feel about her, but most of our lovers will come here and say, oh, that woman 5 days, you know how Nigerians are, okay? So I saw this video on her page. And I was like, she wrote stage 4. I am so scared. When I saw it, I saved it on my Instagram page. There's a way you save posts. I just saved it. I didn't think anything much of it. I was at work, actually. My lunchtime was about 20 minutes left. I'm like, come, the minutes I have left to share, to warm my food, I'm not going to spend it watching this good woman. So I obviously bookmarked it. And then later on, when it was a bit quiet at work, I listened to it again. She was pulling her hair, and I was like, I'm sorry, why is your hair falling off if you have stage 4? And yes, stage 4, she has not mentioned. I don't think I've watched any video where she mentioned exactly if it's breast cancer, if it is lung cancer. She's not even said cancer.
She did a live stream. That's where they got it from.
Sorry, Abby.
She did a live stream with her people.
Oh, okay. She did a live stream. All right, okay. Because I was like, I didn't see, because I started seeing people were like, oh, she said she has breast cancer. So this was the first post I saw, and I was like, well, she didn't mention anything about breast cancer. All she wrote, so I'm going by this video. She was like, oh, stage 4, I am so scared. And when I saw it, I was like, this lady again with her content. That was why I thought ideally, like, this is content. And then again, she started, when the video, let's watch the video before I continue. Let's watch. So this was the first video I saw about this news about her, okay?
Yeah, man, nigga, my motigas me yeah, man, nigga, me my motigas me yeah, man, nigga, me my motigas me yeah, man, nigga, me my motigas me yeah.
And to those of you, to just also to let you guys know, at first I was not going to do this video, but then again, I am not actually here to call her out or to blast her or anything. I've shared my own experience here. Also, I decided, I think one of the also reasons that contributed to me wanting to talk about this is the fact that I have had a health scare. My sister Ngozi, welcome. I have found, in a pace of 2 years, I have found lumps in each of my boobs. The first time ever, I was in denial, and I'll share that story on my channel, and I'm going to share it again for those of you who are here. So if at all, by the time we are talking about blessed to see you, if at all, if you don't take anything away, what I want you to take away, or even while you are watching me, is to feel for your breast, feel for any lump, because when I found them, I was not checking it. I was not physically checking my boobs for lumps. No, it just happened the first time I was at work about to go home. I was taking off my scrubs. That was when I felt the first one, and I was in denial for 3 days before I summoned the courage to book an appointment with my GP, and it turned out to be a cyst. I was seen very, very quick. Less than a year, in January there, no, in November or December, I found another lump. And yes, again, I was in denial again. I kept quiet. I didn't speak to anybody about it, but then it was eating me up inside. And every time I go, and how did I find out? I was in the shower when I found out that, oh, there's another lump in my right breast. And when I got to the hospital, they found out that there was another one that they felt I have had for a very long time. You know, there's a way God does things. All of a sudden, I decided to lose weight, right? If I had not lost weight, they probably wouldn't have seen it. Maybe that was why they did not see the first one. Well, when I went for the first time, they only mammogrammed one boob. They didn't do both. But this time around, when I went the second time, they mammogrammed both breasts. They mammogrammed both breasts. So the reason why I decided to do this story is also to share my story and to encourage every woman out there watching me to check your breast. I don't check. Even though every corner in my work, there's poster, check your babies. There's a lot of fancy names. So the reason why I've come here is to put the awareness out there, also hear a story, and also share my opinion out there. So that's basically why I'm here. Okay, I'm not here to bash her. Like, yes, she's a queen of content, we know it, but it would be a very disgraceful thing to find out later on that she's chasing clout. But regardless of that, let's listen to her. Okay. Ngozi said she saw a lump. All right, okay. I've not seen that clip. In fact, I've tried to go back to her page on Instagram. I can't find that page anymore. So I don't know what happened to her page, but I was able to find her Facebook page. So most of anything I'm going to be sharing now is probably going to be from her Facebook page. But let's listen to this video and I'll put your comments up. Guys, welcome everybody. If you're new here, I appreciate your coming in. Please like and please let us be very, very attentive to this part of this video, okay?
I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
Hi, everybody. Please, welcome.
I'm so scared. 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 I'm so scared.
Guys, like this live stream for me, please. Right, I'm gonna mute that place because I don't know if that music is copyrighted or not. Let me see if I can forward it. Okay, so apparently that's that there. So from the write-up, when I saw this video, from the write-up, she said it was stage 4. She found a lump and it was stage 4. And if I remember clearly, when I read the caption, she said um she found a lump sometimes ago, but she did not go back for it to be removed and tested. If I'm not mistaken, I saw that caption on our Instagram page. I've since gone back to find our Instagram page. I can't find our Instagram page. If anybody has a direct link, please send it to my DM on Instagram and I'll go find that page. When I saw our page earlier on when I found this video, now I've gone onto Instagram, I can't find our real page anymore. I don't know what has happened. So if I remember from the caption underneath this video, she said she found a lump. I don't know how long ago she found the lump, but she did not go back to get it checked, or she did not go to get it removed and get checked, which was a very wrong move from her. When I found a lump, like I said, I was in denial. I was in denial. And then one morning, I looked at my kids and I burst into tears. That morning, I was preparing to go to work. Scholar, welcome, welcome. How are you? I was preparing to go to work and I was like, oh my God, these kids, I wouldn't want to leave them. And I summoned the courage. I phoned my GP. And when I mentioned the word lump, they asked to see me straight away. I drove down, took me about 20 minutes to get there. And the GP asked me to come in, felt for it. She said, yes, there's a lump. And she was like, do you have to go? So immediately she told me there was a lump, I burst into tears. Early, if you found it early, there's a survival chance. There's a chance you will survive it. If it's found late, that is when it gets to a place whereby you're not sure, or you start writing your will. So for me, my GP was like, how long ago did you find it? I said, I found it on a Tuesday. And then the Thursday was when I summoned the courier because I was in denial for those 3 days. And then she was like, okay, because of your age, and you guys know, so the first one I found was in 2024. I was how old? I was 40 or so. So she said because of my age, she was going to refer me straight away. And so, like I said, I saw her on a Thursday. By Tuesday or by Monday, I received a letter. By the Wednesday, I was to go to the clinic. And yes, I saw a lot of people with tears crying. They checked the first one, they checked it. They did, like I said, they mammogrammed one breast. They didn't do both. So they checked it. And I was in that clinic for almost 6 hours. So eventually they said it was a cyst and they drained it out. And yes, if you read up as to why women will have cysts, your contraceptive could be the reason why you have a cyst. If you are on IUD coil, there's a chance you will have a cyst. And I was advised that before I start my period in the month, check your boob. At the end of the month or at the end of your period, check your boob, because periods and changes in hormone could possibly make you have a cyst and all of that. Even then, even afterwards, I was still not checking, but I was just super glad that it was nothing. And then my recent one, which I shared again, I was in denial for months. My mind was constantly back to it. But then I went back, and this time around, they mammogrammed both of my breasts. Both. The left one was fine, nothing has come back. The right one was one I felt. And again, I went back to my GP again. In fact, I was at work the following day when I found it, and I was like, oh God, I waited 2 months because I was in denial. Like, why again? And I had a lot of questions. I summoned the courage, called my GP again after 2 months. So delay again. You don't want to delay stuff like that. So went to my GP straight away. I think it was a Thursday or something. I received a text message on the Saturday of that week that my appointment was for Tuesday. Less than a week, which was even quicker this time around. And I was saying this time around, the mammogram both breasts. The one I said I found, they found that one. And they said there's another one at the back of the muzzle, deeper. And they felt as if they believe I have had it for a very long time. And it was because I have lost weight. That was why I felt it. And I was like, no, the one you guys saw, I did not feel it. This other one is the one I saw. So apparently me losing weight was a good thing. So they have to take a biopsy. I've got 3 pins. They have to put pins. So where they've taken a sample, they've put pins in it, should in case, because I'm to go back every 6 months. Should in case I go back in 6 months, if there's any growth, then they might start taking things seriously. But so far, I had to wait for 3 weeks to find out what the real result was. So it was benign. The lump was not cancerous. I was super happy. So now, why am I here? Blessing CEO says she found a lump. When she found a lump, did she go get it checked to be sure that it was a lump? And normally, wherever she went and they were able to confirm that it was a lump, whoever saw her there should have encouraged her to let them take a sample to find out if it was benign or if it was cancerous or if it was just a cyst. And trust me, when I went for my appointment, I was told straight up that they don't think it was cancer. Other people that I know at my work who were diagnosed with cancer, they were able to tell them at that appointment straight away that it was cancer. And at that appointment, they were already discussing their chemotherapy treatment with them. There are two colleagues at my work who has had cancer. They were like, Wemi, if they've told you that it's not cancer, believe them because these people know what these things look like, even by feeling it. And these were from two cancer survivors at my work. They are older than I am. They told me, Wemi, when they went, they said to them it was cancer on that day. There's a big auntie at my church as well. When she went that first day for the appointment, they told her straight up it was cancer. So what hospital or where did she go to confirm that, okay, is a cyst or is a lump, but go and come back. So let's take a sample to be sure it's not cancer. So I don't know how long ago she found that lump for. And then now, maybe she has gone back recently and she's been told it's cancer. But for it to have been stage 4, she must have maybe find out she had a lump for a very long time and she just did not think anything of it. But now she now has this, she's sharing a video with us where she's pulling her hair. I want to believe that if you've not started treatment, your hair should not be falling out. Please, Abby, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. I'm sorry, this might be a very, very sensitive topic for you.
You're not wrong. I'm just very see. I'm not even trying to be funny, but besides my own experience with my mom, I've seen a lot of pictures because, of course, I get involved in like charities concerning cancer, so I know what it looks like, and I don't want to be one of those people that is just talking without being sensitive or being sensitive. I don't want to be one of those people because things can show up differently. But I find it very difficult that someone will be on stage 4 or at stage 4 and she looks a bit too good. I'm not even, again, 1, 2, the part where she starts to pull her hair out. If you play the video 1 or 5, where she now starts, starts increasing her tears, of which I didn't see any tears. Correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't see any tears. That is actually expression. That is attachments, like we call it growing up.
Yeah.
Right? Look at it, Mom. That's not her natural hair.
Yeah, I'm looking at that.
You know, so I don't really understand what she was trying to get us to believe at that point where she's pulling out the extensions, aka attachments that was in her braids, of which, again, if you know anything about hair, the braids that she's done is one of those ones where they use mostly your hair and
like
a
so
little
they put it in, like when they are doing the different
like
kind of wig,
feeding.
like they feed it in, feeding in,
Exactly. So it's not a lot of extension. That's what she's removing. So again, like someone that is going through this could have been a moment for her to actually just be plain and honest. For you to now start crying, you increase the volume of your tears when your noise, when you start removing hair that's not even your natural hair. Can you see the problem here where it becomes difficult for you to not come across as insensitive? And I'm trying to be very careful with my words because what if it's true? What if it's true? I mean, so I don't really understand. It just doesn't. She looks too good for someone that is at stage 4. I'm not even trying to be funny. She can't be that special.
Thank you so much, Abby. So, like I said, also, obviously, people are agreeing in the comment section that I believe that is when you've already started your treatment. That is when you get the effect, and the effect is like your hair falls off. So she's saying she's at stage 4. I'm a bit like, so that's why I'm like, people are really not taking her serious because they know she uses everything for content. And where is her boo-boo in this? Because you will have thought that it will be by her side. Where is the boo-boo? So thanks so much, Abby, for sending me the link to our Instagram page. So
Yeah,
let's
even
go.
following her. So I don't know why I didn't find out. I
For
can
I
see
don't know,
you there.
maybe I'm sure if a few other people also said that they did not were not able to find that page. Maybe she just maybe put it off for a couple of hours. I don't know why I was not able to find it earlier on, but yeah, you've sent me the link again. Thank you so much. So let me remove this and let's go to our page. I believe I am sharing my page now. Okay, what have I done now? Okay, so let's say so this is a new video. I've seen a couple of videos on her Facebook page actually, but let's start from where she started auctioning her wigs. You know,
Those of you who have always admired my wigs, so I'm going to be auctioning them for sale. Yes, for sale.
auctioning her wigs for
Blessing,
sale.
I love your wig. I love your wig. These are my wig collection. They are quite much.
So auctioning her wigs, and then she made this video where she was cutting her hair. Where she was cutting her hair, she said, "Give me all the encouragement, advice, and love I gave to all of you. I want it back. I need it now." So this is her shaving her hair, and like I'm like, I don't know why she's shaving her hair. Like she's not even started treatment, or maybe that's her own way of preparing herself for when she starts treatment, because eventually her hair will fall off. She will lose her brows. She will lose pretty much all the hair on her body. Again, I don't understand why she's not even taking down the hair rather than getting it cut off the way it's been, like at least losing the braid first. So that video there again, and then this is another video she posted about an hour ago. So she said, "My name is Okoro Blessing in Keruka, and I was diagnosed with breast cancer." Okay,
Oh,
so
wow.
now she has said it here that we can actually read, because like I said, there was a video also that I shared of that I saw of Mario, who said he reached out to her to ask her if she was all right, but then he knew that she was not okay. So she said, "I need help, urgent surgery to amputate my left boobs or even both." So if you are stage 4, I don't, well, obviously they will still give her treatment. They will still give her treatment, but I wish she'd use a better
No way,
word.
you. Mom of five, she's at stage 4. It's no longer her bread. I'm so
Her
sorry,
bread
but
is
I don't
now
want to.
everywhere.
It's most likely has metamorphosed. If that's
Mm,
the.
mhm.
I don't, Uncle. I want to be very, very careful. But are
Yeah.
we children? What's going on here? Is she just God's absolute favorite? That's not been the case. If you're at stage 4, we're not dealing with just your breast anymore.
It's everywhere. Your body system is compromised.
Chances are your kidney is gone, your liver.
Mhm, mhm.
Anyway,
Andy is
what do
saying
I?
that it's fake hair. Mm. Elekoro said, "Who is this on the screen crying? It's Blessing CEO, Blessing CEO, Blessing CEO." Right, let's read comment before we hear what she actually had to say. Joy Yomi, Joy Mommy, Joy Yomi, Yomi. Your name, every time I want to try and pronounce it, I'm always tongue tied. Joy Yomi, Yomi Kitchen said, "I just hope it's not true." Hmm. CBS said, you just wait for the GoFundMe after this. She's already put her bank account there. This is just the start. Rukayat said, most time it's chemo that caused hair breaking. Exactly. So I don't believe she's already started treatment yet. So I don't know why she's pulling her hair. So that's why a lot of people are doubting her story. There's even this gossip page. I'm going to share her post. She was like, you know what? She does not even want to feel sorry for her, because this is somebody that has used pretty much everything and anything for content. She has also mocked a dying woman, which was, or a woman who died, which was IVD's wife, Bimbo. So that why should they even pity her? And I'm like, that's a bit, well, Rosie said, may this not be content. That's what I'm thinking as well. One part of me is like, could this be content? And one part of me is like, it might not be content, but let's learn as women from this. As you're watching me,
Thank
if you're a
you.
man, be feeling your boobs. So if you're a woman as you are watching this show, be feeling for lump. Be feeling,
Thank you,
um,
Mama. Have you heard that comment? She will be on palliative care, not care. I don't.
exactly,
Do you know what
palliative care.
stage 4
Exactly.
is?
Stage 4
This
is like
breast that she's
end
saying,
stage of breast cancer.
this
They can't
breast
do
that
anything
she's
for you
talking
anymore.
about is what
Mm.
when they detect it early.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
That's when they
that
will
is.
do mastectomy. Yeah.
Look at,
Yeah.
oh God, I don't believe this. So
So yeah,
listen,
it's, I mean, if you are in diaspora and you are end stage, there's nothing for you. They will just be giving you palliative care to help you manage your pain and all of that, and they will tell you to make memories. That's what they were telling you. That's what they were telling you. Andy said, "I really don't believe her. She likes attention. I pray it's not. It's content, because obviously battling breast cancer, it's not, especially in Nigeria where you're really not sure about the healthcare there, even when you are paying millions and all of that. But with our own stage 4, Obviously she's just going to be on palliative care. Yeah. Andy said they will give her treatment for palliative care. Palliative, not for cure. Yes. CBS said with the enemies she has, I won't come online announcing it. You know what? She has started selling her stuff. Maybe she needs money. Maybe she's been told all she owns, she might have to spend everything on it right now because she's already auctioning a house, a mansion. She's auctioning it for 300 million naira. She's selling her cars. And then again, that could bring me to the question, why is she selling off her assets? She's got children. Why is she selling off her house? Will these children not need something to fall back on later on? Or obviously she wants to sell all of her personal belongings to try and keep herself alive. And then her children, well, her children has their father, but at the same time, when I saw that video of her selling her stuff, I'm like, why is selling her property the next thing to do now? Well, anyway, like I said, we are all asking questions which she's not giving us an explanation to. So let's listen to this video of her and then we'll take it from there. So she said, my name is Blessing Okoro. My name is Okoro Blessing in Keruka, and I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I need help. Urgent surgery to amputate my left boobs or even both, depending on how fast it has spread. So now she's actually confused now. Depending on how
So how do you know
fast.
you are on stage 4 if it's depending?
Stage 4 is already spread.
So why is still depending again? Oh God, Mama.
Except it's not stage 4. Except it's not stage 4. Anyway, let's listen to what she had to say.
My name is Okoro Blessing in Kiruka, and I'm popularly known as Blessing CEO. I've been diagnosed with breast cancer. At this point, an urgent surgery is needed for amputation to stop the spread or to know how far the spread have gone.
At first, when she did her first bill, she said she was stage 4. So let's all have the knowledge, understanding that stage 4 is end stage of cancer. Okay, stage 4. If you are stage 4, it is end stage. So I just want to put that out.
I want to ask a question. If somebody has cancer and they go to the hospital a lot, and the doctor is talking to you, do you think you will use the word amputation?
No, that's why I said earlier that there's a better word for that.
The doctor will not be telling you amputation, because amputation is specifically for limb, for legs,
exactly.
and hands.
Yeah.
So
exactly. There's a word.
I see that. Oh my God.
And she's learned, so she knows the word to use, mastectomy.
It's not even just that she's learned. When you are in this situation, you are hearing so much from doctors that your vocabulary on this matter becomes vast.
Yeah.
She's a liar.
Remove my breast and this is that. Yeah.
Amputation for breasts.
Yeah. What you're saying actually made sense. I mean, people, even if you read the comment, people are still not believing what she's saying. People are still not believing what she's saying. Yeah. But Abby, you actually have a point there. Like I said, when I saw that, when I was reading that write-up, a caption earlier, I was like, amputation, there's a better word for that. There's a word that you can use for that. But yeah, let's keep listening to her. Welcome, everybody. I see you all. Anna's expression, long time. How are you? Guys, please like this live stream for me. Elekorin said that Abby Ogun thanks. It's sad she's going through this. Why should she come to social media to do this? Blessing, see you. I pray you heal for this. Keep doing the I can't even speak again. Chemotherapy, you can beat it. Olajimoke said, God, I beg go. I don't even know what to believe. When exactly that's how I'm still feeling. I don't know what to believe. But again, I'm here. I'm basically running this story to pass education to you women to check your breasts. Feel for it. It is not only during KDY alone that you should be feeling that your hobby should be feeling it. You should feel it yourself. Okay? That's why I'm doing this. Elekorin said, CBS said, oh my Lord, which is it, Abba? Exactly. So she's confusing us. Elekorin said, whether you're a man or woman, let's always do. In fact, even men said, men, you should be checking your chest as well, because I've heard cases of men having, lumps as well. Another expression said, sad for her. When one is diagnosed with a terminal illness, they'll be scared and not be thinking straight. Blessing CEO is not thinking straight. Now she's scared. Well, she said she's scared and all of that. Rosie said, from her lips to our ears, she has confirmed it. May God forgive her if this is cloud. May God forgive her if this is cloud too. But let's continue listening to her.
If you're taking off one of the boobs or both of it, trust me, it was a very hard decision to come here. But the truth is, when predicaments like this come for you, you become powerless. I might not be able to do anything, work, influence, resources has gone into this. And that's why I'm here pleading. If I have ever touched you before, if my words has ever shown any positive in your life, if you ever say blessings, see you, I love you, this is a time to show it. Thank you so much for the love.
At some point, I was thinking, is she trying to mock Easy Ogbede? You know, Easy Ogbede has, she started with a £30,000 that she wants to write a book on her trafficking story. Now she has increased the fund on her GoFundMe to £120,000 that she wants to use to write a book, and Nigerian government must fund it. So I was thinking maybe this is her trying to, play a fast one or play a joke on her. Like I said, I've still got mixed feelings about this announcement. I've still got mixed feelings, but let's listen.
My phone is buzzing. God bless every one of you. Nothing is too small. I just want to be fine.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm going to put an account number on this video, hoping to start up the surgery as fast as possible. Thank you so much to those of you who reposted, shared. God bless every one of you. Thank you so much. I love you guys.
We love you too. 105.
Yes, Abby.
I want to ask a question. Does she have problem with VDM? Are they on good terms?
I don't think there's ever been anything between both of them. No, I've not seen anything between them.
Because if she's not on good terms with VDM, this is where VDM is what that comes to my exposure. 105. This just looks like one of those ones where she just wants to raise money because things like she needs money. I'm so sorry, guys.
Yes, I've got mixed feelings. I actually don't. Something in me is not believing her story, because this is somebody that has gone to somebody's house to go and say that the house is hers. It was not when she was caught that they arrested her. That's when everything came out. She's done a lot for clout. So now it's looking like clout again. Again, there's lessons to be learned here. Everything is not for content. Everything is not content, because now we don't know which is a real thing and which thing is a joke. Like I've seen some bloggers saying that, oh, they don't believe, if you believe blessing, you believe it's like you are just believing, you just want to give yourself high blood pressure. So now I don't even know what to feel. I don't even know if to say sorry, because I don't know what to say. Anyway, she's done that video there on her page, and I think that's the most recent one on her Instagram page. So let me go to our Facebook page. Let me share our Facebook page. Let me share my screen, and I'll take a couple of calls from anyone who wants to do who has contribution, and then we shall round up. So this is our Instagram page. That's a video of where she was cutting her hair. She said being strong has become my biggest weakness. So that's her cutting her hair, and people are under there. That video has gained 1 million views in 6 hours. And then this is a video of where she was auctioning her wigs, saying people should come and buy. And this is where she is auctioning her car, 30 million naira distress sale. Call WhatsApp. Everyone thinks so. Someone said everyone thinks she's creating content until it happens. Well, she cost this. I mean, everybody's allowed to feel anyhow. So this is her house, which she's selling for 300 million naira. Full 7-bedroom duplex. She's selling a house as well. And this one said, waiting you need prayer, I be buyer. Tell me, make I for know where to channel my energy. No, they confuse me. Some people here. So yeah, that's pretty much all of that on our Facebook page. And yeah, so let's take a couple of calls before we actually round up. Like I said, me doing this video is not for me to mock her or anything. Like I said, I've got mixed feelings about this announcement. Okay, I've got mixed feelings about it. I think somebody said in 6 months' time we should come back and discuss this matter, that it's going to be something else. So I'm going to drop the link in the comment section. Let's take a couple of calls and we shall call it a day.
5.
What was that, Abby? Yeah.
This thing is paining me because you want to be sensitive enough to not go and misspeak because this is a real life issue.
Yeah.
But at the same time, 5, the one that just didn't don't bag out in my head is amputation.
Exactly. That was where when I saw that as well. I was like, there's a you will know now. It's breast. Nothing else to
And
talk about.
have you ever seen Mom of 5? Oh, has anybody ever seen somebody that is at stage 4? She has all this energy that she needs to talk. The energy is
Yeah,
plenty. Oh.
she was still championing energy. How many days ago there? I think she was doing a video about 4 days or 3 days ago there.
This energy is plenty for someone at stage 4. They can barely talk. She looks good. She looks too good. Her eye socket is not already what's the word?
Sunken.
What's that word? Sunken. No, yeah, it's not sunken yet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, oh, no problem. Oh. God is in control.
Amen. Guys, the links in the comment section. Sister Yinkus, my beautiful sister. I'm still waiting for address because I need to come and raid your wardrobe. Abby, if you have the address to the auntie, you need to give it to me. I've been seeing
So
all
I
of
will
our
not
songs.
give you before I go and read it. Because it's only you that
You're on the
likes
queue
it's
now.
only you that
No,
likes good.
you
Only
are
you
on
that
number
likes good
10.
It's only you that likes good things.
You are on number 10. Me, I will go there for because I know if I allow you go first, you pick or you select all the good stuff before me. So I have to go there first. So because if you have the address, kindly DM me. Sister Yinkus, welcome. How are you today? Lovely. It's lovely to see you here. So Rosie said, guys, the link is in the comment section. Let's take a couple of calls and then we shall round up in about 10-15 minutes. So we'll round it up to about 2 hours. So Rosie said, from our lips to our ears, she has confirmed it. May God forgive her if this is clout. CBS said Nigeria and Nollywood antics. Me, I'm thinking that she is mocking Izzy Ozeigbe. That's her name. I think that's what she because that one is advocating for money to
Okay.
write book. And she's out here advocating for money for cancer treatment to amputate her breast.
We
Abby
have some
said,
really, really nice people. Uncle Eleko, Ru, Anna's expression. You guys are so kind. It's so nice to see. It's so nice to see.
I desire said, believe blessing at your own risk. I will wait 6 months to have this discussion. Okay. Eleko said, health awareness check is very important. Yes, this is the main cocoa I want to use all to take away from here. Be very, very conscious about your health. Okay. I mean, comment section. Don't waste your empathy. There are too many O's in this story. Exactly, there are. Sister Biba K, welcome. I see you earlier. My baby sister, how are you today? Joy Yomi Kitty said, I just hope she's not trying to get fun from the public. Abby said that
He
earlier
is
on.
now.
Andy said, I work on an infusion unit at MSK years ago. What she's saying is not making sense. Her cancer is behaving differently. Okay, Lobaton. Me and now I'm going to go and be sleeping on her page now. I was going to bring the story of Doris Ogala. And then I saw this breast I was like, no, let's use this one to educate our women in the house. So yeah, I think there's a lot of things she has said in her video and in her caption as well that's actually calling for questions to be asked. I think what she's saying it's not working. Like I said, when I was diagnosed, when I found a lump before I found out it was nothing, there's a page on YouTube that called Patient Story. This is where people who have been diagnosed with cancer, they share their story, like their experience from where they found the lump. You need to see how I was watching that channel back to back because fear gripped me. I started, I took a note out. I started taking notes. Will I need to write my own will now? I started listing all of my bank accounts, all of my bank accounts. The one I have 1,000, the one I have 500, the one I have 300. I started listing everything down, and then updating, life insurance and all of these things. Again, like I said, I was in denial for 2 months because this time around I felt like the lump that I felt was different from the one on my left one. It was totally different. So I was terrified and in denial for 2 months. I could not speak to anybody about it. I was just like it was like I was dying slowly. But then again, I was like, if I don't speak up, that's time going. Why don't you just go get it checked? And then that day, I was like, no, there's no point wasting time. I was at work that day and I called one of my colleagues, like, come, can you feel this? My colleague was like, you want me to touch your boobs? I'm like, yeah, just, can you feel this? And my colleague was like, yeah. I went to another one. Can you feel the one? Like, Women, are you all right? If there's something there, maybe you should go to your GP. And that afternoon was when I called my GP and I was sent straight away and they referred in a matter of days. So a lot of things that the CEO has said here is actually not making sense. Amputate, stage 4, you'll be looking at palliative care. And if she starts to get pain, then they'll help her, to make her comfortable. And obviously they'll start putting into plans in place as to how long she's got left. If at stage 4, that is what they will tell you in diaspora, palliative care. If it gets to a stage whereby you can't care for yourself anymore, you can't wash yourself, you can't feed yourself, what home or what palliative treatment do you have, or do you want? We can arrange something. Do you want to be in your house when the final day comes, or do you want to go to a facility where you'll be looked after until you go? Those are the things they'll be discussing with you, as in palliative care. But for her, she's saying they are going to amputate both or even one. So if you're talking about stage 4, it's already everywhere. It's already everywhere. So yeah, there's a lot of things that is not making sense. I think I'm going to do like a real video and post on my TikTok, on my Instagram. I hope our followers are not going to come for me. Just asking questions, just like the one where I did, where I was asking easy questions that come. If you know that if UK government recognized as a refugee, they will have given you compensation and provide you with scone appointments to go and see a physiotherapist or something, or psychotherapist or psychiatrist to help you rather than soliciting for funds, you know. And then she did another video. She did not directly call my name, but she threw a shade at me, but I don't care. We're just asking questions. So I'm gonna read your comment, guys, and then we shall round up. Sister Idera said, it is well. I wish I had a speedy recovery. I still get double mind for that's how I feel at the same time. I've got double feelings as to is she saying the right thing, or she's just here to come up with something again. Or could this be, is this our own way of marketing the new movie that Yabo Joe is doing? Allegedly, because that's what I'm thinking again. Is this our own marketing or something for the return of Arinzo? Allegedly. You know, my mind is going several places.
And then yeah, but number 5, because normally when you employ influencers for
Mm-hmm,
any sort of campaign, it
mm-hmm.
needs to go back to the people that have employed them,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
they approve
The things they're
schedules and
happy
all.
with, yeah.
So
Mm-hmm, yeah.
if she that's what she's doing, that means Iyabo Joe's team co-sign her using cancer,
Cancer. And it's a very, very
lying
cancer is
about
a
cancer.
sensitive thing. Yeah. Mm.
Go long,
Yeah.
no problem.
Yeah, I get to. Again, also, I don't think using such thing for promotion of movies would be the right thing to do, because yeah, there are actually some people who are actually living that life of, you know, stage 4 right now, and using that to advertise for something. I don't think Iyabojo will have, you know, obviously my mind is thinking in variety of ways, but yeah. CBS said, Abby, by fire by force, you get in contact with the doctor who confirmed her ailment. Again, obviously, yeah, we need to be seeing report. How long ago did she find out that she's at stage 4? What has she done and stuff like that? Rosie said, why did she come online so serious? Mr. Yinkus, I see you. I'm not ignoring you. Zabiba is guys, the link is in the comment section. Let's take a couple of calls before I round. I'm reading your comments so we can round up. I've got 13 minutes to round up. Rosie said, when my sister was diagnosed in 2022, it took her a while before she could tell her siblings. The shock, sadly, she passed 2 years after. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about that, Rosie. I'm so sorry. Well, I had to tell my husband as well. The first time I told him, and he was just crying. He was just crying. And I'm like, see, person that is supposed to be telling me that he's going to be fine, he's already crying. Like, see me, see what I allow. And then obviously I had to tell him the things I've put in place, you know, life insurance and all of these things. And they were like, nothing will happen to you. Like, stop telling me stuff like that. Like, nothing will, just go and see your GP and stuff like that. And then the second one, I actually didn't tell him until after I have gone to the hospital, you know, get the biopsy and all of that. And it was not until after I got the result back that I told him that, you know what, this happened. And they were like, oh, that happened again and he didn't tell me. And I like, the first time I was terrified. I told my sisters, I told my brother in London, and it was just like they were even the ones stressing more than I was. They were like checking on me every half an hour, and I'm like, come, this is not death sentence. I only just told you guys so you are aware. But this time I didn't tell any of them until after I got the results. So at least I know it was the hardest wait of my life, 3 weeks to find out what it was. But hell, yeah, Rosie said exactly, she looks too good. Like, guys, go and look at that page. It's called Patient Story. I think, yeah, Patient Story on YouTube is stories of young, old, middle-aged women, men, of how they found out about cancer in various countries, some in Australia, most of them are in the UK, and how they found out. And obviously when they went stage 4 and they were like, when did they find out, being told it was stage 4? So I watched a lot of those videos back to back because I was just like, oh my god, what's going to happen, this that. So yeah, CBS says stage 4, she should be in a hospital bed. Please, she better be joking. Well, if it's a joke, I will so come back to come and drag her. All of you that are saying that Momo 5 advocate for peace, I will be the king of violence. If it comes out that she's lied, she's using this for content, I will be the queen of violence on the streets. Happy, what did you say?
I didn't say anything. I'm just shaking my head though. Hey, though.
Anna's expression said, I think she should seek a second opinion. I mean, well, is advice maybe, yeah, seek a second opinion before coming out to tell us. I would imagine she has done all of that and she's been told, I mean, a person that can afford to go and do bomb bomb, I would imagine she would
I'm
have
so
gone to
sorry, sis Anna. She said that she's raising money for surgery. You're not
surgery.
understanding the issue that even if whatever the case is the fact that you're already like you've done a lot. Oh God. I'm trying to be very sensitive just in case it's true. I'm so
Mm,
sorry, but we can't be saying no, she has passed that stage. She's telling you now to contribute money for them to amputate her
for
breast.
rest. That's what she's saying.
Amputate.
Mm,
If you
yeah.
see all of
To
the
amputate to find
vocabulary,
out how much it has spread. So you're telling us
eh,
stage four is already in your maybe in your lungs, in your spine, and stuff like that.
um,
So, well, we shall see. But Sister Yinka said, "Blessing is a bona fide cloud chaser." Okay, oh. Sister Vivian V, welcome, my baby sister. Where is IBD? I already asked. So I already asked that. Where is Lover Boy, my man? Where is my man in all of this? Money don't
there
finish
was
for
one
me.
video that she did that I saw a man's hand. Did you see that video? I can't remember.
Yeah, she was wearing like a flowery top like that.
The no one of the ones where she was, I think the one where she was crying. There was an interruption from somebody.
Or maybe he was there. But then I would have expected him to be side by side with her. While she's doing the video crying and all of that, I would have expected that. Well, maybe she thinks that since people still do not like my video, that my video should not apply. I mean, should not be in any of her videos. But God will so help her if this is clout. Hey, I will drag her. I will drag her like NEPA generator. Sayinka said, that woman is very unwell in the head. She needs mental health check. Okay. Hello, Gloria. Welcome. Gloria said, I think she could be saying the truth. Strong people don't speak on time. Trust me. It is strong people that will actually speak to use it as an awareness. Especially if they've been told that that is like stage 4, end stage. Maybe she doesn't understand what stage 4 means. Maybe she's still thinking that after surgery she will be fine because she's telling us stage 4, except it is not stage 4. Except it is not stage 4. If she's talking the truth too, except it's not stage 4. But we will all be here. I hope she keeps updating us so we know. And then we can help her to maybe, share her account number so that people can donate to her. But for now, I've still got mixed feelings about this news about her. Vivian V said, if true, I feel for her, but I can't forget what she said about Bimbo. Same thing. That's one of the reasons I saw a blogger who said, no, believes blessing you because she's a content creator, she's a cloud chaser, that she's not believing any of this thing that she's saying. So she's scared of death, Abby. How does she think Bimbo felt as her life slipped away with pain? Zayika said, if it's true, may she find God's mercy. Amen. But what she did to Bimbo, exactly, that's what a lot of people are actually referencing now. Let God handle our situation. Glory said, people would think they are boss lady, always have pain they are hiding. Vivian said, as for that easy eyes, got no comments. All the best to our donors. Exactly. By the way, I hear Senator. Yeah, she did. Senator Natasha donated $1,000 to her. Rose said, I don't think Iyabo Ojo will stoop so low. I don't think either as well, but obviously no, because there's a lot of when people are I know it's a very sensitive thing to use to promote a movie, but yeah. Sanika said, I pray that for anyone going through this, God's hand is upon you. Amen. Clean bill of health to you all in Jesus' name. Amen. Oh, amen. Rosie said, my thoughts. Why would social media be a first point of contact? I mean, it's the quickest way to raise money. The shock won't even let her talk, self. You'll be in denial. May it not be our portion. Amen. Oh, amen. Where are the receipts? Exactly. She's not shown any maybe receipts. She's not documents. You know how she's always be picturing, videoing everything. She's not showing videos of anything. Maybe she going to clinic. She's not come and say, oh, this is what the doctor said. This is hospital, report, result of maybe CT scan, whatever that's been done. She's not shown any of those things. She just shown us video of her crying. This is this, that. Apparently, she did a live stream. If I'm able to find that live stream, I'm going to go and watch it before I go to bed and see what she said in that live stream. But I've not seen the live stream, but I'm going to go find it before I go to bed. So, yeah. CBS said, Abby, LOL, Abby sensitive. That's a new one. CBS, don't let Abby come for you. Vivian said, you can hear Abby's frustration, but she can't express it just in case. Exactly. That's why I'm also obviously, being very cautious of what I'm saying. That's why I said, why again, I want us to learn from this. As a woman, while you're watching me, I hope you've already feel your boobs. Feel for your boobs. You know how to feel for your. If you don't know how to feel for your boobs, just type on Google, how do I feel for my boobs? Because you're not just checking the boobs alone, you are checking your armpit for any lymph nodes and all of that. You're checking the lymph nodes as well. You're checking all of that. You're checking your boobs, your armpits. That's where you are checking to the color of your, your all of this. You are checking as well. You're not just feeling for the boob alone. You are. Maybe I should do an examination, but you guys will have to pay me because everything is money now for Nigerians. We make money with everything. So you're not just feeling for your boobs alone. You are feeling up until all of these places, there. Because when I went to my GP, these were all the things my GP did, checking, did all of that, and then my armpits, and then round my boobs. So, and it's both. Both. It's better you do it while you are lying down with your arm like that, so you can, yeah. Sanika said medical record stage 4 and just breast amputation is not adding up exactly. Isn't stage 4? Yes, stage 4 is the final stage. And like I said, in diaspora, they will be planning palliative care for you, not surgery. Rose says stage 4, she wouldn't have time to come online. She should be in surgery to prevent further spread because at stage 4 is spread aggressively. At stage 4, 7, I don't think they can contain it. At stage 4, like I said, stage
See,
4
at stage 4 cancer is also called metastatic cancer. I need
metastatic.
people to understand that, right? So what that means is that it is the advanced stage that has
Advanced.
spread from its original site to distant organs and tissues. That's exactly what stage 4 is. Well, so it is not often curable. It is
Yeah.
not, right? Most of the time. So usually other stages, that's when people catch it, whatever. So most of the time at that stage 4, it becomes palliative care. They just make you comfortable. Most of the time,
Comfortable.
this is where they also even tell you to take the person home,
Yeah.
get them comfortable in some situations as well, and just wait
Mhm.
for it.
Yeah. Wait
So I
for
don't
wait.
know. I don't know about that though. I've just that's why I say except she's like God's extra favorite. As
Mm.
in the we she's biro in God's hand. We were
Because I'm
pencil.
like, yeah. Mm.
We were pencil because me I don't understand. Mhm.
Right, let me rush through this comment so we can round up. Tanyiku said, I'm sorry, I don't feel for her. She's in God's hands. Emma Binu. I'm putting her in God's hands as well. But guys, take the lessons I've shared with you, from my experience, which I've shared, and I don't think I need to keep that from anybody. So it's mainly so that we can learn and to also encourage you to check your boobs. At least check once or twice a month. Okay. It's not hard to do. Okay. Tanyiku said, I'm still a work in progress. We all are. Everybody is saying, Abby, is that what's that? Susan, I see you there. Welcome. That's my bedtime alarm, guys. Everyone is scared just in case it's true. Exactly. So I mean, we've not said anything bad so far. We're just being careful of the words we use, and hopefully she'll be able to share more as time goes on. Sheon Taiwo, welcome. There are people living well with stage 4 but with ongoing trial treatment. Well, if you say so. Susan said, Joy Yomi Mommy said, Joy Yomi Kitchen said, it might be she doesn't understand stage 4. Maybe stage 4 means a spread to other organs. Okay. And then she's in Nigeria. Does she have the funds to keep on going with ongoing treatment that will keep her alive? That's something else. I mean, if it's here, like I said, if it's here in diaspora, they will have. Maybe she went for a first check where they gave her the confirmation. They will be planning how the thing's gonna go, how things gonna go. But like I said, I hope this is not content. I need this is the real thing. I pray all the help that she's needing comes to her, and obviously God, God help her. We wish her well regardless. Yeah. CBS said, I know what my mom went through, and this will be highly disappointing. If she is doing this for attention, you say, exact. I'm 50-50 mixed feelings right now. I'm so sorry. This might be a very, very delicate obviously topic for you, CBS. I'm sorry we brought this story. It's not to open fresh wounds. But obviously, because a lot of people watch me are women, so it's just also to motivate you all to check your babies. Your babies, I mean your boobies. You should not only be doing jangle over a promoter that the oga is checking. You should also be feeling for yourself. Okay. May God heal her. Okay, guys, I'm going to round up this live. And like I said, I've been here for 2 hours. So I'm truthfully hoping that Blessing you is not catching cruise. If she's catching cruise, I swear to God, I will drag her past NEPA generator. And if she's, if she's actually passing through this, I pray healing to her. I pray God makes it easy for her, and I pray that all the help she's needing, that God sends it our way. That's my word for her. And also the topic we've illustrated, Precious Ubani. If you like, be looking for digital money up and down. Don't go and be carrying out your research yourself and be looking for fast money. I've only been in the UK for 3 years and I've bought 4 houses cash down. Okay, well, better go and pick your social care job. Go and pick your shift and go and clean sheets so that you can go, so that your money will be complete. So that your money will be complete. Anyway, Abby, can you do the closing for us so we can round up, please?
Yeah, I don't have closing on. Just to be very, and I think what is very, and these are the issues, right? With
Yeah,
it's even hard to forgive Blessing because of what she stands for,
what she's done. Yeah,
because of how she conducts herself,
yeah.
on
Mm-hmm.
social media, right? Like
Yeah,
CBS says, similar to me, it's coming up to 5 years next month since my mom died from cancer. And for someone to just sit down and joke about it, to date, I still do a lot of work with a lot of, cancer patients here and there. So I'm
yeah.
constantly hearing different kinds of, different stories, different experiences.
Mm-hmm.
And again, like I said, except she's just super, super, super special, or she has no idea what she's talking about, which is
Mm-hmm.
also very weird, because why would you come and solicit for funds without having the full picture?
Exactly.
Soliciting for funds for surgery means you're ready to go. What surgery are you doing at stage 4? Do you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Yeah.
So, and to be honest, all of this, I'm selling my house, I'm selling my wigs. It could just be to add to the dramatics. How would we know if it's sold?
Mm.
How would we know if she really is taking sales for them? I can
Yeah.
contact her now and say, I like these 3 of your wigs, and she'll tell me it's sold out. But it just adds to the dramatics, really.
Yeah.
Somebody asked for some sort of doctor's notes or whatever,
Yeah.
and
Society.
I even
Mm-hmm.
saw Auntie Kem Kem came and was shouting that the doctor's note is not something that you put on the internet. But we all know that if it was somebody that CEO did not like, she would request for those things.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm so sorry to say this, but if you are soliciting for help and financial help from the public, you're going to have to drop evidence. And that's one
Yeah.
of the problems with asking for help from the public. There's a requirement when people are helping with their own funds. So you cannot say you want to be private with certain things when you're
Yeah.
asking people for their money. So if people are asking you to drop, whatever evidence, whether it's test, whether it's, doctor, whatever, you might have
Mm-hmm.
to because you're asking people for money.
Yes. Yeah.
So if you want
True.
things to be private, you have to understand that it's one thing for you to come and share your story. Mom of five, the way you come and share your story for educational purposes, you have a
Yeah.
platform, you can do that. But when you
Yeah.
come and start soliciting for funds, if they ask you for evidence, you have to be willing to provide the
You have to
evidence.
be
That's
really
how it
sure.
works
Yeah.
with public.
Absolutely.
That's how it works with public funds. So you can't come and tell me now that that information is private.
Yeah. I absolutely agree with you. Yeah. I
So
absolutely
these
agree
are
with
the
you.
issues. That's all I have to say. And what's her name? Precious Ubani. Let's go call her Precious Mba. Precious Ubani and them lot. Honestly, like I said, guys, please just read. Reading is
Yeah.
not always fun, but you cannot want to be a millionaire without reading.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
um, think about it. Why would millionaires just come out and tell you how they make their money? Because telling you means that they're going to make more money. That's just the simple truth. Like, let's really, really think about it, okay? And most of the time, you might know people that have made money is because they are one of the first people that joined the the scheme.
This came.
You are
Yeah.
number 500, you're most likely not going to make money. So be careful, read. I don't know the site Momo 5 was speaking about, but there's places like Coursera that has the same courses for much cheaper. And quite frankly, these days, I think there's literally about nothing you can't find on YouTube.
On YouTube. Yeah.
There's literally about nothing you can't find on YouTube. Start from there before buying courses.
Yeah,
Thank you very much,
absolutely.
Momo 5.
I agree with you. Thank you so much, Abby. So
Actually,
I was just sharing that page that I told you guys I was watching the patient story on YouTube. Obviously, people's story of how they found out about their diagnosis, how they found out about cancer. As a young age, both men and women. All of the like the chronic anxiety, how they found lung cancer and all of this. These were the videos I was watching back to back. because I was just like, wow, like people are actually going through. Some of these people, they beat the cancer, but then they are in a civilized, advanced world where healthcare is very, very, is there, for them 247, as compared to being in Nigeria. So some of them spoke about, having beat cancer once and then coming back again. Like one year that says that stage 4 lung cancer at age 44. There's a lot of videos there that I was watching. I'm like, wow. So yeah, if you have the time, maybe just go watch. Not really because you're expecting to have this, but obviously it helps also to watch out for the symptoms as well, because some people, they like I said, the one that I found, I was told it's been there for a very long time. So Sean, we are rounding up, but I'll just give you about 3 minutes just to input your contribution, and then we can round up. Okay. Hello there. Oh, it says device is not connected. Sorry. Oh,
And
let's
here,
start. Okay, yes, we can hear you. Yeah, welcome. 3 minutes,
I
please.
think I'll just be talking as it's a personal thing for me, like, as a survivor, and
Okay.
I'm in a group with women that are going through the same thing, and that some stage 4 that are still very active. Obviously, that's in the UK. They are doing well. Most of them are on trial drugs, trial treatments, and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But as obviously knowing who she is, as just seems a bit extreme. But
Mm-hmm.
it's a personal journey for me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a very personal journey for me, and just to let people know whatever you're going through, that help out there, especially in the UK. There's a group
Yes.
called Black Women Rising.
Black
It's a
women rising.
charity,
Okay.
and they host different programs. So even if you're on the platform,
Mm-hmm.
whatever stage you're in, want
Yeah.
some like you share your experience with, and the platform even offers you, or the charity, they offer you like a free oncology nurse. So at times when I speak to my team in the hospital,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and they're throwing a lot of things at you, at times you're not able to absorb a lot of the
Yeah.
information. So
Mm-hmm.
I go to this other oncology nurse that you have free session with on the
Yeah.
from the platform. So I'll speak to her, so she'll be able to break things down for me. The medication and things are going there. There help out there,
Mm-hmm.
and people are going through it. And yeah, I don't know. I just want to like take away the secrecy from it,
Mm-hmm.
that the people have gone through this, there are people that have survived it, and obviously, and from what I from experience, there are different grades, and there's different types. So you might have breast cancer, there's triple negative, there's hormone receptive ones. So with
Mm-hmm.
all those ones, that was what would determine um your treatment. So
Mm-hmm.
even if you have the chemo and radiotherapy, that's not the end of it. It's almost like the beginning. So it's a long journey. And one thing is having the right people around you, having healthy relationships. And yeah. And one thing I've learned medically here, the oncologists, they will not talk to you about what you call it, you exercise and
Mm-hmm.
food.
Yeah.
So you still have to do your own research and talk to people. And yeah, and yeah, I was listening to, there's a program that no, there's this I'm sorry, I'm not trying to belittle any pastor. There's this pastor Femi Lazarus. He brought someone on his podcast,
Mm-hmm.
and the woman was saying how she used food to reverse her son's autism, how she used food to reverse cancer. I was like, I'm not, and I just had to comment like, I'm not taking away the I experience, but
Mm-hmm.
such information can be very misleading, because on this journey, you've met people that they chose to go the alternative route, but
Yeah.
it didn't end well,
Mm.
because there was so many people online talking about, if you use this, if you use that. God put the doctors there for a reason.
Yeah,
It
absolutely.
can be part of your treatment. Just don't, yeah. That I think that's what worries me about misinformation about, and that's why I've never spoken spoken out about it, and that's why and obviously I've listened to your experience to Momo 5, so
Mhm,
it's just for me to enlighten people that
mhm, mhm,
there's hope out there.
mhm.
Get information, get help. It's
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm. Thank you so much, Sheil, and I pray that your healing is permanent, and don't be a stranger here. And yeah, so thank you so much for sharing that. And if you don't mind, if you send the link to that organization or that charitable, the women and the page you mentioned, so that
yeah.
I can put on my community page as well, even if it's
Okay,
just to encourage other women to either share it with women they know who might also be
yes,
with this,
okay,
just to help them, stay motivated and obviously know that they are not standing alone, that there are
yeah,
actually real people who experience this, and also, just living the day as it comes, and hopefully that they can live a happy life. And if God says, well, that's the time for them, at least they know they had people around them. So thank you so much for your experience there. I really appreciate you sharing with us. Um, yeah. So I'm going to round up now, and like I said, there's a CEO. Lots of people already. I can see lots of videos on Instagram already. They're like, "Oh, it's content," but like I said, I pray on God that this is not content. That she's just here, obviously seeking help. And for those who are living with cancer just now, I pray God makes it better. I pray, God find some healing. God give them some healing, and God gives them good people to support them. And as for Precious Ubani, open your eye. Don't let anybody scam you. You had earned money. Don't let anybody collect it from you. I won't say more than that. Okay, all right. I'm going to go right. Okay, Sharon just send that to me. I will share it. I'll just copy it and put it in the comment just now, so that people can share. And I'll put it on my Insta. I'm put it on my so this is a page, guys. Please share it with anybody, any woman you might know that is living with cancer right now, or just share with them so they know that there's a community out there who is willing to support as well. And I'll also put up a post on my community page and put that website there as well. And yeah, anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you all. Women, please look after yourself. Don't let anybody weight shame you before you think that is the right time for you to lose weight. And for me, and my mom always said this, that the older you become, the more difficult it becomes for you to lose weight. I'm going to be 43 in a couple of months, and I knew I was done having babies. My last child is 14 years old, and since I had her, I made up my mind that I don't want to look like one of those women who, because I've had children and then I now forget about myself. No, I want to be a yummy mommy. When I say yummy mommy, I want to make sure I am fit to wear anything I want to wear, look the way I want to look, smell the way I want to smell, do things because I felt like I am at that stage of my life that I want to take care of myself physically. So listen to my mom say that the older you become, the much more difficult it is for you to lose weight. For me, I don't think I was made for going to the gym. No, I love my food, and when I found a way of losing weight, I went for it, and yes, it worked for me. And I'm also, and ensuring that the weight stays off. So don't wait till somebody say, "Oh, you are overweight," before you lose weight. Do it for yourself because it's what you wanted. Okay, me losing weight was what I wanted, even though people said, "Oh, you don't need to lose any weight." It was what I wanted, and I went for it. So do what you really want, and most importantly, just keep fit. Okay, keep fit as much as you can. Me, I love food. As I am right now, it's 9:15. I'm still going to go into my kitchen to go and look for something for a snack I will eat before I jump into my bed. Yeah, that's how it works. Anyway, guys, thank you. So Rose said, yes, I'm still on my Monjaro journey. I'm rocking my new Monjaro is too expensive for me now, so I stopped it. I stopped it since January. Yeah, because it's now expensive and I can't afford it. Like 190 something pounds for 5 milligram. I can't. So yeah, where I am right now, I'm just going to make sure I keep high protein, drink lots of water, lots of fiber, less carbohydrate to make sure that I remain my size 10. At some point, I was a size 8. I can still fit into size 8 clothes. Promo code I have promo code, so I think I need to find a way of sharing the promo code now for people that want to use Monjaro. My promo is still very much active. So anyway, guys, let me go. Thank you so much to everybody who have been here from the beginning till now. I really appreciate you all. And if those of you who are just joining me, if you have the time to watch back, please watch. Drop your thought and opinion as always. Share, and I shall see you guys later. So I'm working till late tomorrow, so I don't think I'll be back here for a live stream. But I might post a video tomorrow. One of my car videos. I might post one of those tomorrow, and then possibly a live stream on Friday. With that being said, have an amazing Thursday evening, and I'll see you all later. All right, bye everyone. Have an amazing evening. Okay, bye.